Hello and welcome to the podcast where we've done this before, I promise. And my name is Ramji, and with me tonight, I'll be your storyteller and guide. Start that again. My name is Ramji, and I'll be your storyteller and guide tonight. And with me is the eloquent Jotan.
Why?
The elegant Lucia.
Oh.
The egalitarian Sheena Chan. And the erogenous Edward Choy. And last but never least, our effective producer, Cheryl. So, before we get going, as always, we'd like to say a big round of thank you to our friends at Gamosaurus Rex, who are a fantastic little game shop up on Upper Taunton Road. And as well as that, a big round of thanks to all our friends at Games of Pi, who consistently tune in. So hello and thank you very much for joining us.
They have noticed the swap.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Swap has been noted.
Wow, that's very quick.
Yeah.
Good.
I shall say nothing. Nothing is to be said.
Never challenge her to, those pick the error.
Oh yeah, where's Wally?
It's just we've just mirrored. Now, no, indeed, because we love a mirror in this show. We'd also like to say thank you very much to our friends at ABC, and I think, Lisa, you've got that for us.
You need simple, honest, and straightforward technology advice to help you scale and grow your business. If you're based in Asia or looking to expand your business here, then get a hold of A Better Consultancy at www.abetterconsultancy.co.
It does say
Thank you, Melissa.
It does say feel free to play around with it.
And I'm sure they don't use child labor. No child labor whatsoever.
Thank you for making that even better. We're very sorry. Now, all that remains to be said, though, is are there any announcements or other little things that we want to bring up before we do our recap? And who's doing our recap?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you'd like to watch a 50-minute play, Ed and I are doing a 50-minute play. It's called Pivot, because we were just tired of people telling theatre actors to pivot the whole freaking time. So we're doing like a sort of 50-minute completely online play where this theatre couple called Edmund and Joanne, no relation, any connection to people living or dead, is purely coincidental.
Is that based on someone?
No, it's a coincidence. So I mean, it takes me out of our house, and like it features all the different things that people have been told to pivot to, like YouTube, what else? Zoom theatre,
live selling stream,
live streams, podcasts. I mean, it's sort of like this couple.
Online actual play D&D streams?
Actually,
not in the show.
But yeah, I mean, if you'd like to, we're at facebook.com/pivotdigitalplay. Yes. Please come and join us. Tickets are only $8.88 because it's Chinese New Year. So auspicious.
What a great number.
All right, thanks. That's me done.
Sorry, Joe, I didn't catch that. What was the Facebook address again?
Facebook.com/pivotdigitalplay. Come and join us. Tickets are only $8.88 because Chinese New Year's coming. Yes. Thanks.
You're most welcome.
Welcome.
On that note, thank you very much. Anyone else got anything else? Or if not, then Yrsa, give us the recap.
Okay, last week on the fourth culture, we woke up from a long rest and then Eric told us to check out a disturbance. We found out that they had somehow brought the body of the bandit leader that our PA had killed into the wagon, and then the body was not there anymore. Kaman, being very good at the magic, figured out that there was magic, that some kind of necromancy had happened. So we tried to look for tracks, couldn't find anything, and then we decided to fuck off. We fucked off, and then we reached this top of the escarpment. On the top of the escarpment, what happened? We found that it was a desert. Very strange, right? It's like that. So Kaman talked to Yafir about the scouts because we found out that they actually never come back for 2 days. Okay? 2 days already. Don't know where they are. Don't know where to find them. Never mind. No handphone. It's okay. After that, what happened? We found a place to settle down for the night. And then Yafir, because he got no trust after the body disappeared, said that his guards would join us for a watch. Okay, no? So, me and Kie went to talk to one of them called Le Panak.
Oh, yeah.
It's Le Panak. And then she got a description of the scouts from Lake, so that we know exactly who to look out for when they come back, if they come back. And then after that, during the watch, Kiether and Yrsa took the first watch. And then Kiether, while on top of the plateau, outlined by the moon, got suddenly approached by the dead bandit leader from behind.
Dun dun dun.
They stared at each other. They spoke. They stared some more. And then after that, don't know what to do, right? Then the bandit leader, look over there, and then run away. What is this? Never mind. So she woke Kaman and Barra, told them about what happened, and we went to look for tracks, but again, cannot find any tracks. So we told the other guards about, this undead person hanging around. Then after that was Kaman and Barra taking over the watch. And then on watch, Barra spoke with this person called Agatha that we never met. We got meet before. But we didn't know that Agatha is now part of him. Anyway, they talked together, and then Barra had this existential crisis about aging. And then she also learned that Kiether has a journey in front of her. Don't know what kind of journey, I don't know going where, but never mind. That there would be something, a lot of bad things in the future, and then we would be part of it. Anyway, so Agatha said, hey, look over there. But then when she looked over there, it's actually got thing one. So there was something big in the sky in the south. Big, flaming creature with wings. Don't know what it is, cannot see properly. Don't know what color is the bird. So he told Kaman, and then Kaman said, I think he's just there hunting. This is probably his territory, cannot interfere, so never mind. And then the next day, we continued on our journey, and then Kaman spotted something metallic glinting on the side of the dune. We all went to Kepo. Kepo means to investigate. Yes. For you. And then we found some kind of a nest. Very big, the nest, abandoned. And then Kiether and Barra went inside and found 3 eggs that were already broken. And then 1 egg that was still whole and intact. And then next thing we know, got this big lion, eagle, bird thing come down from the sky. Want to attack Barra. Barra was like, hiya! And then the thing into his chest. And then after that, Yrsa went over and hiya! And then the whole thing spread his heart.
Onto me.
Yeah, sorry about that. Really not on purpose. You go and ask the viewers why they give me so many dice. But anyway, I did a total of 75 damage to the griffin.
I felt like he's just too bad about that.
Yeah, then after that, even though he got this big puncture wound in his nene, right? Barra was feeling very sad because we killed the mother, then the child is still in the egg. So decided to adopt the egg as his own baby. And then after that, Yrsa took the griffin and then decided to make it into meat lah. Waste not, one not now. Since killed already, might as well eat. Anyway.
And Yrsa threw the killer litter.
Oh my
yes.
god.
Because how else you expect me to throw it down? Anyway, I throw it down and it hit one of the wagons. Then after that, Yrsa was not very happy with us. But then, Barra did this amazing performance. Sing the song like nobody business. And then after that, Yrsa and his guards all like, wow, you're very good And then now they are good buddies. So it's okay.
Just for 1 hour.
Just 1 hour.
Just for 1 hour. It's my special body treat.
Yeah. Anyway, so after that, Yrsa informed the party that we would soon reach a bridge. And then we also informed him about the large, big firebird thing that we saw the other day. And then he said that, some stories say that the mountains of Dawn's Edge is home to a firebird of some kind. And then we and then he got no and then, so we're like, and so that's it.
Yay!
Bravo. On that particular note, you find yourselves just exiting the high plains of Kiether as you come to the edge of another much more shallow series of switchbacks that take you down. And you can, as you sort of reach the edge, and I presume that, but not fair to presume, let me ask instead, how are you doing your sort of continuation of your journey? Are you still scouting? Are you running backwards and forwards the way that Barra's been doing her shuttle run or his shuttle runs? What's the
Is Barra still scouting?
Oh no, I'm as long as you feel will have me, I'm in the front of the caravan, like watching over my baby, in case a dingo takes my baby. No, just in case. Oh, I got the egg. Yeah, just watching our break.
What's
All
Yrsa's?
those plains wolves everywhere. They also, one thing from the recollection from last week is there's a group of plains wolves that are harassing the party, but we stay out of sight.
One is brown, one is black. I got C.
Maybe they'll make a guest appearance at some point. Nevertheless, so you're going to be sitting in the front of the caravan. That's fine. How are you guys going to?
What's Yrsa's elk range?
Good question. Hold on one second. I think it's 60 feet from me,
Okay.
if I'm not wrong.
So I'll be 60 feet ahead of Yrsa. Scouting 60 feet. Yeah, somewhat scout. I'm scouting 60 feet ahead of the.
So you're about 60 foot ahead, okay. Anyone else?
What time is it? I can't remember.
That's a very great question. I can't remember either, actually. Let me think.
We went to sleep.
You went to sleep, you got up, you murdered an innocent animal looking after its nest, and then you kind of had to clean up.
It's the viewer's fault.
Right.
The Ricardian starting it again.
Yeah.
It's your fault, Ricardian.
Well, so, as Kaman says, it's not my fault. It's just society made me this way. I would say, actually, by this point, it's probably just afternoon, I would say. Maybe sort of the sun has passed its peak. And there's probably, based on where you were with where you met the Griffin's Nest, there's probably about 2 or 3 hours of travel ahead of you before you reach the edge, based on the description given to you by Eric and also by Tamar. You're going to be scouting 60 feet up ahead.
Yes.
Can I get a perception roll?
Scouting. 17.
You carry on straight ahead. The path is very straight up here now. Having got past the main majority of the dunes and you're beginning to see a descent, you actually see ahead of you in the distance as you look out across the horizon line. The horizon line's, well, not the horizon line's dipped. The land begins to dip away from you, so you can actually start seeing, as you get a bit further away, the beginning of some lush vegetation that's further down. A little bit time passes, and then you can see a glimmering arc of what can only be a little river that's coming down from the side of one mountain and then heading out through this forested environment. So you just catch these little curves of silvery light as you they catch the sunlight at different angles as you keep going. And within about an hour or so, you then start coming to the first of the path switchbacks that will take you down. And as you look sort of down, there's a much less than the way up, which is about 400, 500 meters. This is probably about 100, 150 meters. Still a reasonable distance, but won't take you as much time. And you can see that there is a path through the jungle that will eventually lead you towards this river.
Okay. I head back and I double check with Kiether tomorrow if he's where to follow the main route.
Yes, absolutely. We are going to head to a bridge that is known as Ansun Bridge. It is actually, strange as it seems, it's over a river called the Duruma, which is just not at all related to the name Ansun. But the Ansun village is also there immediately afterwards.
And are you comfortable, Mara?
Hi, what?
Are you comfortable?
Mara, your name is Mara? I thought
No, it's Baron. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was having a strange vision of people from Nagaranda. But anyway, since you are all here, I want to share with you a special song I write for my baby to give you 11 hit points.
What's the name of the village again?
The one that you will be going to first is called Angsun, A-N-G-S-U-N. In fact, the entire area around here is the Angsun area. There is a mountain a bit further to the north, we'll be passing it, called Angsun, and then this big forest area here is called Ska Angsun.
If you are done being a tour guide, I would like to share a special song with my comrade to give them 11 hit points.
Well, I just wanted to point out, along the way on the left here is where this statue is also.
My sounds. Okay, please come closer, okay? This song is dedicated to my baby, who is a baby griffin, and I will call Griffin Dawn. Okay, when it eventually hatch. Okay, I don't know where this beautiful name comes from. Completely original.
We do not need to hatch it in a doorway for it to be called Deep Griffin.
No, you just have to hatch in an adorable way.
Griffin adorable.
Griffin adorable. Okay, anyway, please, you are distracting me from my art.
Why am I
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is inspired because last time I used to sail on the ocean, and this song is what they call a sea shanty. Okay, I have been thinking this song for a long time. Completely original. Okay, prank. I'm going to change accent for this song.
It is a known fact. The best bards, they sing in different accents.
It is true. I am a person of many tongues. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Many tongues.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm a bard. It can be hard, but this I see is destiny's card. But now I want you to be my partner, baby. Won't you grow? Oh, now a better man's come. I place this egg beneath my bum. I'm gonna be your mom, so hatch my child and grow. And now you have 11 hit points because of beautiful song I sing to my baby.
I feel so inspired.
Oh, thank you. Are you inspired, baby? It's time for you to come up now.
Hatch your bum and go.
I put this egg beneath my bum. I am going to be your mom, so hatch my child and grow.
But who is it that is coming to help you put this egg beneath your bum?
What?
He said soon will the...
Now a better man has come. I am
Who is the better man? You are the better man.
I'm the best man.
But
The best man arrived.
but then who was the previous man?
I was once the better man, but since I've evolved, now I am the best.
Oh.
There is nowhere for me to go.
You must be very popular at weddings.
Yes. What?
Every wedding has you.
It still makes no
You
sense.
sound a little bit different, Rennie.
Yes. Nothing's wrong. I am going to watch now. Bye.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes we wake up and our tongue is still asleep. So it just gets a little bit lazy, you know, like can't move my
That's
tongue
okay.
very
I can
much.
drop this accent as well then.
Oh,
No, it is my accent. This is how I speak. What is
It is
this?
also
What is
how
this
I-
insanity?
Natural. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to spend some quality mother-child time with my baby. Please go ahead.
Do not worry. If you hold that thing, you will just be shaking it up and down.
Shaking babies.
I do not know very much about laying eggs.
Yes, I can see.
Yes.
I will.
Why am I engaging in this conversation? I do not care.
Anyway, I'm going to help it build the character. Okay, you go ahead.
You need to roll dice to build character.
Can you make an animal handling check? Please?
Oh shit! No!
Animal handling.
No!
Wait, you're a bard. You know everything.
You know everything.
You do. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That's rough.
11.
Okay.
C'est pas bien?
Okay.
Ada problem? No?
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
One does not simply make an egg. No, this is, Rome was not built in a day. Something like that.
So make an omelette.
You find yourself at no. Oh no, that was the one I was avoiding. But since we're there, you find yourself at the top of this series of switchbacks. It's not that far down. You don't see anything of any great note. It's probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. The sun is hot, but not unbearable. And you have 6 or so wagons to head down into the jungles of Ansun. Is there anything special you'd like to do?
Given that it's switchback, right? Like, is it visible? Are there any blind spots?
There will obviously be spots where, when you say blind spots, do you mean from the perspective of a wagon driver, or just from your perspective, scouting it out?
A bit of both, I guess.
Make a. I'll go with survival.
Okay. Survival. Oh, I rolled a 9, so we have, if this thing will screw up, +4. 13.
That'll be fine.
Just
Road, isn't it?
I'm going to send Kaman and Kiether ahead to just check out the blind spots.
Wait. Are you running this party? I thought that he was your boss.
Yes. Sometime, Yrsa and I discuss, Danny and I discuss strategy with Melissa.
Egalitarian.
We
Yes.
take the best idea.
Yes, it is egalitarian where we come from. Mysterious village. It's secret name.
Best way to
Best
make
way.
good
We are
team.
friends. Yes.
Please do not allow me to speak to this Mogwai. I am not interested in what the Mogwai has to say. This is not I mean no disrespect, but he's terrifying. Okay, whichever you wish.
Okay, I bring the gremlin to the scouting.
Okay.
I am the green one.
In the meantime,
You are not the blood-covered devil from the sands.
in the meantime, it says you're staying behind. Right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so you're an Outlander, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I haven't met another Outlander before because there can only be one, right? So I just wanted to ask you. So like, what do you know about like hatching eggs? Because like I can feel it. I'm so close to hatching my baby. I'm so close. It like wants to come out. It wants to go like, "Hi world, I love you." Like so, like what can I do? I've been like sitting on it and hugging it all day long.
Hold on. Let me think. I think.
Barbarian think.
Oh no!
You're gonna say something really
What were you
smart.
rolling? A thinking check. Animal handling. I see. And what did you roll?
I know you're gonna give me really good advice.
So, you know that a chicken's egg takes about 2 to 3 weeks to go from fertilized to chick. as it were. And you also know that, incidentally, a quail's egg can be as little as 16 days. And the final bit of information that you have is that a gorilla egg
A
can
gorilla?
take up to 3 months.
Oh yeah, gorilla.
Oh yeah.
Gorillas.
Yeah, according to you, so yeah.
Okay, I have thought about this.
Yeah.
And this is what I know.
Okay.
So, quail's eggs, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, 16 days
Okay.
will hatch.
Okay. Yeah.
Chicken egg,
Oh
bigger.
yeah. Bigger. Yeah.
Take about how many? 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks to
Okay.
hatch. Gorilla egg, even bigger.
Yeah.
Take 3 months.
All right. Do you think like on a scale? Do you think like this is bigger than a gorilla's egg, or is it like slightly smaller? Just because it looks like
How big is the egg?
I mean, you think by comparison to a gorilla egg, it's probably slightly larger even.
oh shit, this one's gonna take really long.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
On the bright side, when we went to the nest, right, the other eggs inside were already hatched.
Yeah, I know. I think they were like broken. I don't think they were hatched. I think like people like smashed them.
But then,
Oh, you think that's a good idea? Maybe I should smash my egg.
I'm not sure that is the way to do it. If you want to make omelette, yes.
I
yes,
know.
must
I want to make a
smash.
baby.
But if you want to make the baby,
Yeah.
cannot smash.
Oh, yeah.
This one I remember.
Oh, yeah, that's how babies are made. Oh, I remember now.
Yeah, no smashing the
No
eggs.
smashing of the eggs.
Must
Okay.
fertilize, but cannot
Fertilize.
smash.
Oh, shit.
What if,
Yeah.
what if the mama griffin lay the egg, but the papa griffin never come and fertilize?
Oh, that's my role. Oh, that's what I'm here for. It's my destiny. So I'm going to fertilize this egg. I'm going to look for some fertilizer. Yeah? You think that's right?
So, Barra, I'm not sure if anyone told you about
Let the music play. Come on, baby, now let's dance my way.
the birds and the bees.
Oh,
I
Right here,
don't know.
right
You
here,
obviously
right
know all about birds.
oh,
I don't know
no,
about
no.
bees.
Yeah,
You want to think about bees for a while? See what you know about them?
I'm not sure bees apply in this situation. But
But with your survival goals, you're fully aware that the walrus of love is a creature that has been known to incubate its eggs and fertilize its eggs for, many, many eggs over the course of a long period of time. Huge harem of eggs.
did you just say the walrus of love?
That's why I was thinking Barry White earlier. Have you not heard the Barry White? It's completely out of character. Barry White was known as the Walrus of Love.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
okay.
That's a joke for anybody.
Okay. So, bees, fertilizer.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
egg and baby fertilizer, it's not the same as heat. Do not put heat on your baby, please. It will not help it to grow at all.
Okay, so
We can hope that Papa Griffin did his job, and all you need to do is, I don't know, maybe keep it warm.
Just give it a while and warm.
Yeah. So every night we got campfire, right? You put next to the campfire.
okay.
Maybe that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, you're so smart, Yrsa. I'm so glad you took time to think about this.
But maybe just in case, when the others come back, you chat with them as well.
okay.
Because I've never tried to hatch a different egg in my whole life.
Egalitarian, I like that. You're a good
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah.
Great leader. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. You guys go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm checking the trees. You send us to the front, right?
Yeah, you guys just wandered up the front.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk to each other, or are you just having a look around?
You see anything?
I don't think you need to speak to them. They're quite far away. They don't think they can hear you.
I could play it safe.
Okay. No, I don't see anything. So far.
I'm gonna check the trees.
Okay. But the tree is very far away. You will have to jump. Oh. Okay, you jump now.
Are you throwing yourself off a cliff?
Oh, the trees and the trees?
There are trees on the far side at the bottom. I mean, they're big trees. You could... No.
No.
You would have to go down, be able to climb up these.
Also, it's nothing on the path. I imagine the trees at the side.
So basically, imagine you're coming to the edge of a cliff, and then as you come towards the edge of a cliff, you see that there is a pathway down, quite a wide pathway down, almost like a road.
But it's clear.
And it kind of takes you back down the switchway. So you can't see too far ahead of you. You can't see like 4 or 5 turns ahead. But you can kind of see that the next 2 turns seem okay.
Okay, I'll just walk together then. Sorry, I thought there were trees on the sides.
What I would like is a perception check from both of you, please.
Protection!
Goodbye, baby. You are in
26.
22.
Not bad.
Oh, wow.
You managed to...
You're so responsible.
26 and 22. Yeah, you managed to find a couple of areas on these switchbacks where there might be some loose rocks or some other things that would be a little bit concerning, but you mark them very clearly and you figure out how to allow the wagons room to turn. And, without too much difficulty, some time passes, but by the end of about another hour or so of driving, it's nowhere near as difficult as the journey up. You now are pretty close to the bottom. Now, as you get close to the bottom, however, you find that your view, which has been very clear and nice and easy across the tops of all of the canopies of this very large rainforest, has become far more enclosed. You're now perhaps a road that is 8 meters or so wide, so quite a wide road, but then at the edge of it is the Arambal Rainforest. And it sort of is a pretty harsh demarcation, and then the trees begin, and some of them do encroach a little bit sort of over, but they don't join up or anything.
Crown shyness. I know about this from Uplander School.
Huh?
Oh, trees sometimes don't touch each other.
Oh, I saw a
Crown
Facebook.
shyness.
Right.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Nice.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Indeed, they exhibit substantial crown shyness. I'm not trusting you after last week. After your bluebird incident.
I never.
So, that does, however, enclose your view, but you manage to shepherd everybody down, and you kind of head through and along. I'll get a D12 roll, please.
Me?
Sure. Why not? It'll be fine, because
Eventually she'll
when
find
Joe does it, that's when good things
No.
happen.
Oh, no.
Yeah, great things
No, I'm
happen.
here safe with my egg. Oh, yeah.
Roll your D12.
6.
Okay. By the time that all of the wagons make their way down into the sort of large pathway, and the last of the wagons makes it down, and everybody just checks to make sure everything's clear, it's another hour, like I said, so you're probably through to about 4 o'clock. And in the course of that time, a large and heavy rainstorm has begun to manifest over the top of the Arambal. This is something that for the last 2 or 3 nights you've really just not dealt with because the weather has been so dry and arid up on the plain. But once you're down again into the much more humid and moist air that's here, you immediately start to feel a little bit of that smell of rain in the air. And as the rain just begins to start, initially large drops, then turning into a stream, then turning into just like a downpour of rain.
Maybe you want to shower? Maybe you don't consider. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see why you want to go up the tree. Okay, I stay here on the ground.
Are you in the trees?
No. There are no trees. There are no trees.
There's lots of trees.
There's lots of trees.
Okay.
You're in the
I am in the privacy of trees as I shower.
You're showering in the trees. Okay.
There's some very confused monkeys up there.
There's gorillas in these trees laying their eggs. They're very confused. Okay, so that being said, you are now being lashed by rain. It's now getting into that sort of torrential downpour that we've actually all been experiencing for the last few days, in fact, last week at least. And so the pace has slowed down quite a lot. Who is in the front? Okay.
And I guess me as well.
Sure.
I'm a little away, but I'm still.
Are you keeping pace and washing, or how is this working? So
I'm just walking and being very happy.
Right. Yes. You're definitely confusing many of the animals of the rainforest. I think that would be around anyway. But some time passes without too much of a problem. Another hour or so gets you by, and you find yourself approaching a now rather rain-swollen river, across which a very large wooden bridge exists. In fact, this river, as it sort of starts to appear, the jungle kind of separates away to either side, and you have a river bank that sort of it has a earthen and heavily, compacted path that leads you to the bridge, and then around the edge of the wooden bank of the river bank, you obviously have a rather steep little decline as the river's cut its way through the earth around here. The bridge is large. It could fit 2 to 3 wagons across.
Does it look still safe to cross?
Yes, it's very sturdy. This thing is about 100 feet or so long, it's about 30 meters. It is made of very heavy hardwood timbers that have been lashed together and then reinforced with metal. This thing has been built to last and seems to have been sort of kept in reasonable nick one way or the other. And you hear that a muffled sound from your field tomorrow that says, there is a campsite at the far side of the bridge. I suggest we pull in there and seek a bit more shelter. We will not get too far in this rain. Not with the cartwheels and this mud. We will just get stuck. So we should just wait it out, I think.
Okay, I go to the campsite, take a look.
Me too.
Okay. So you guys are heading across the bridge?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you two doing?
Annoying.
Sorry, no. I was caught. Oh, shit, how did he find out? Okay, anyway, let's keep going.
So,
I thought it was special. I'm maintaining my position in the middle of the caravan to give everybody the speed boost, and also just keeping an eye out on whether there are any soft spots in the ground that any wagon might get stuck on.
right.
Continuing to sing to my egg. I'm singing to my egg. It's here between my legs. And I'm singing and singing.
Yes, so you're hanging out in the middle of the wagon, and you're still hanging out with your egg.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Okay, so for the two of you, I would like perception checks again. But this time with some disadvantage because it's very heavy rain.
Okay. Disadvantage. Oh, 10.
6.
Use that 6.
9.
Oh no.
Okay, so you two head your way across this bridge. It's not that long, it's 30 meters or so, so you begin to move over the crest of it. And as you do so, you are just trying to keep yourselves a little dry in some ways. I mean, obviously you're looking to get the last bit of the crusty blood off you, but exactly. But practically speaking, it's the driving rain is. You can see that the bridge is there. You're carrying over it. You're mostly feeling comfortable that no wagons are going to fall off this huge thing, and you kind of carry on for a bit before you notice at the end of the bridge are 4 figures, and you've got yourselves about, I want to say, a full 60 to 70 feet ahead of the wagon, the lead wagon, which is waiting at the other end of the bridge. The figures are still maybe 20 or 30 feet away, but they are 2 or 3 humanoids, humanish looking creatures, and 2 or 3 very large humanoid creatures. Some sort of giantish.
I hold up a hand, hoping that people will notice it. And I say, "Hello! We are crossing the bridge."
You're yelling about 10 meters in the driving rain or so. So really all you're doing is just holding your hand up. There is you can see there's a little bit of movement and people obviously noticed you, but there's a sort of a waving motion sort of from somebody. They are at the end of the bridge and they're in a sort of, certainly for a couple of them seem to be in a kind of almost like a covered awning area. Not awning, it's like a wooden covered area.
I speak in a low voice to Kiet. Do you think they're friendly?
Sure. Are they doing anything in particular? They just, other than this?
I mean, they seem to just be standing there waiting.
Okay, back me up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk over with my hands sort of up.
Yeah, as you do so, you get much closer, and you see that there are 3, I would say, human-looking, human-presenting men, and 3 much more burly and muscled, maybe close to like 1.5 times the size of these people. Wow. And they are those 3 look particularly. It's a nice way of saying it. Dumb. Yeah, dumb.
That was your nice way.
Yeah. Like you look at the post that's holding up the bridge, and you're thinking, hey, they're thicker than that post. Right? Yeah, so like they have they've not necessarily got giantish blood in them, they've got some amount of ogre blood in them, it looks like, right? So they're big.
Not that all ogres are stupid, but...
No, not
at all.
stupid. I mean,
actually, not all.
For example, yeah, there are many ogres that you've come across. Could you
with
go into detail?
PhDs? Yeah.
Would you like to reference a few?
They're all on bodybuilding.com, and they have specialized programs for you to get as thick as you want to be.
Yeah, indeed, with 2 C's. Now, nevertheless, the 3 humans, on the other hand, do look very, very on it. One of them sort of says, merchants, I presume?
Hello, yes, we are merchant caravan.
Oh, fantastic. Well, you're very welcome. Come on over. We will obviously just do the customs inspection and then move on.
Oh, if you do not mind, we ask for your jurisdiction.
Yes, we are the Ansun Bridge Customs Facility.
I see. You are working for which state, country, or territory?
Oh, the Ansun territory.
Oh, so what is the Ansun Seal?
I'm sorry?
The Ansun Seal.
I'm sorry?
The Ansun Seal. The seal of the Ansun. Or. No. I mean the top. You have the top.
Oh, I'm sure we do, but why don't you bring your wagons over? We can get out of the rain and we can actually have this conversation in a more civil way.
This is not civil.
Well, you seem to be yelling chop, chop, chop at me.
No, but you don't understand Ansun Seal.
No, I don't understand that.
But you understand chop.
No?
You don't understand chop.
To rephrase that. Official step.
Right. Sure. Yes, absolutely. We keep that back in the office just over here. But you'll need to come over. We'll need to do an assessment of your goods. We'll have to work out kind of like what their value is and apply the appropriate taxes. So that may take a little while. So you should probably bring your cards over, and we can get on with that.
Wow, you are so polite. I'm sure that if I make an inside check right now, I will not detect anything wrong.
Do you have any professional papers? Or
I mean, where do you think this is? What kind of professional papers do you want? I can get my mom to write you a letter if it will help, little girl.
I have an insight of 19.
What are you making an insight check on?
Like, are these guys legit? Or are they obviously suspicious brigands trying to pull fast ones very slowly?
A medium one.
A fast one pulled slowly.
A jogging one.
If they are brigands, then they are sophisticated brigands.
Right. Oh.
Are the ones speaking to them not fake ones?
Yes.
And how many not fake ones are there?
3.
Okay.
I mean, actually, in fairness, I don't know how thick the 3 humans are, but they're not thick in the same way, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. With the CK or the
Indeed,
CC?
indeed, yes. So,
with an E at the end of
it's a
the
thick roll, a D20. Yes, so 2 of them are thick with a double C, but none of the humans appear to be thick with a CK.
Right. Okay, now we go and get our boss to drive the carts to your side.
Yeah, pull them over. Just come straight over the side, and then pull them in the. If you have a look over there, the campfire is just over there.
Okay, thank you. We go back talk to the boss.
seems suspicious.
I don't know. Very friendly though. Very well spoken. I go to Yrsa and say, there's some very polite folk welcoming us to the campsite, asked us to pull in, and he got a thick hench security bouncer types with him.
What?
I think you're like a kind of customs.
Are you aware of Ansun?
Like Texas?
Yeah.
I know what customs are. I mean, of course, they could be taken another way as well. I did not mean to patronize what I'm saying. I am aware of the word.
So,
You look confused.
I always look confused when I speak to you. Why am I even speaking to you?
so you,
No.
Oh, that's why I'm speaking to you, actually.
you have traveled this road many times. Have you ever encountered these Ansun customs?
Not once, but I have also not encountered griffins falling on mine.
Ah, yes, it is a very special time. For all of us, we learn something new.
Certainly this year is a whole new opportunity.
All new world.
Okay, so we heighten our posture of security, and then we make sure we are ready for anything.
Yes, you must straighten your backs.
Do you? Yes. Heighten your posture.
I don't want to egg you on. So, what?
After ceremony,
After you
engage your core.
engage your core.
Okay, now that we are ready for heightened posture of security.
Now, I mean heightened posture. I ask, you want me to go and sing to these people so they will become our friends?
It's driving rain. No good.
You can talk to them, no? Just now, they could hear you speak, you could hear them speak.
You will be sold.
Okay, fine. What? Okay. But if we get a chance, I can sing song of my people. Win them over to our side.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
I can take care of your egg with your team.
Oh, thank you. I mean, yes, thanks. I mean, thank you. Okay.
I will do my best. I spread eagle myself.
It's not that big.
Yeah, you know she's a halfling.
Yeah.
I'm a goblin. We're about the same size.
Yeah. So no. It wasn't taller than her. It was sort of, she held it like this.
Yeah. So this is the shape.
I don't know why she went to ballerina. I mean, this is sort of.
You're very misleading.
So think of it about the size of like one of those big beach balls.
Okay. So you can help. Yeah.
My legs.
Yes, you're now a goblin attached
Egg
to
warmer.
a larger egg. Yes, indeed, egg warmer, no less.
Okay, so I'm bringing Barra back to the customs guys. Okay, we are preparing the caravan to come over. In the meantime, because you are so hardworking and it's raining, we bring you special
Music appearance.
item.
Special appearance from a special foreign performer. Yes, let me open the lyrics of a special song that I want to sing to you.
Perception check.
Oh no! Shit!
24.
Oh shit! I got an 11.
Okay, you don't notice anything, sing away. And you notice somebody at the back just mumble something and move their
Oh
fingers.
no! Oh shit! It's gonna be a waste of my song. Okay.
I try to get a better look at the person in the back.
There is one of the three that is hanging a little further back. Appears to have cast a spell. You can't tell what it is. It doesn't have any direct effect on you guys.
How many roads must a man walk down before you let pass our caravan? How many gold must a merchant pay before you call him a friend? Oh, Ansong, my friend, don't spout some hot wind. Oh, Ansong, just let us people in. Oh, Ansong, my friend, don't spout your hot wind. Oh, Ansong, let us people in. We are friends. Thank you. This is a special song of my people. Yes, and that was
nice indeed.
well, I'm gonna try anyway. So that was my special mental of my special
enthralling performance.
enthralling performance.
How long does it take that to? How long do you have to use that for? It's like 10 minutes, right?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So you sing the song.
Yeah, and each target makes a wisdom saving throw, DC 16, and if they fail, they're charmed for an hour.
5 creatures
5 creatures.
that watch and listen to you perform for a minute. That's about 5 of them, I guess.
Once again, while charmed, they speak glowingly of me, they idolize me, and hinder anyone who oppose me.
Mm-hmm. So, you... Maybe it's the rain. Maybe it's
Oh no!
a few other things. But you don't feel that the usual effect of that ability, which is when people just, like if you have tomorrow's sort of like just complete turnaround, right? You don't get the same vibe from these people. I mean, they certainly seem to have enjoyed the song. You're an incredible performer. Make a performance check for me.
Oh yeah, thanks. Oh no, my dignity. Let's go. I gotta save my dignity. Oh, that was pretty good, I think. Performance, that was 21.
You are incredible.
Oh, thanks.
I say.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And so there's a certain that is a very great song and sung immaculately.
oh yeah, thanks.
Thank you for the entertainment. Now, please let us get on with our business.
Okay! So I wave the caravan over.
No, what happened? It was good, right?
Yeah, you're...
Oh, it was my abs.
Yeah, you're fantastic.
Like I can't have my abs.
Your abs are great.
Like in the rain.
Yeah.
Makes them look kind of oily.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like shiny.
Let's take a couple of steps back and
Okay.
let the caravan pass.
I don't know why that can work. I don't understand.
No,
It's because I'm getting old. Shit, I'm still a handsome man, right?
I
I'm a piece of shit.
signal to you.
What are you doing? Message. Oh yeah.
The official papers and all the official things. Let me see.
Sorry, I'm messaging Kaman. What? What do you want?
So, I think we should back up a little bit and then watch them carefully because there was a spellcaster in the back.
Where are you having this conversation?
We stepped away from it.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, no,
then
because
messaging.
message is out loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's
We
why
can
it's-
whisper
Yeah, you can whisper. You totally can. You can vocalize, whisper, any of those things. But it's more about if you were still literally right there. It was
We
like-
stepped away and I'm waving the caravan forward.
We have a new follower.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So you've stepped back. Sorry, pardon me. Carry on.
And we're whispering to each other. Right, yeah, it's like, what do we do?
So there was a spellcaster.
Spellcaster.
Then I'm not sure if they're hostile or not.
Okay.
So we'll wait here and let the caravan go
I can't
past
let
and
anyone
watch them
hurt
get.
my egg.
Yrsa's
My
taking
baby.
care of your
Okay,
egg.
I'm gonna check it.
Yrsa's safer. It's safer with Yrsa than anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got 11 extra hit points.
What?
Because I sang a song next to the egg today.
Holy crap.
Sorry, Gary, is that extra?
Extra hit
Yeah,
points.
it's important that
extra.
we
Yeah, no, I've
extra.
got to get it really clear.
How do you inspire an egg?
Oh, no, I'm just handsome, I guess.
No, that's a joke that needs to be made. How do you inspire an egg? How do you inspire an egg?
You make
Exactly.
the yolk.
Yeah,
Ah,
with a yolk.
funny. Okay, let's go.
Um,
Make a funny yolk.
Caravan.
So the caravan passes by you and is then waved in to sort of pull into the campsite by one of these, a bit further back, by one of these ogres that sort of like stood up there and just seemed to be just like this way. And all of the caravan sort of pull up. And you see Eric and Yefirthamar and a few others sort of hop down. The rain has begun to slack just a little bit. It's still kind of pouring down on you. But they've sort of pulled up into this sort of campsite. And as you look around, literally this campsite is relatively large. I would say, again, sort of maybe 15 or 20 meters sort of radius, and has been held the rest of the forest back. Right, so and a large fire pit is in the middle. There are a couple of other wagons here, one of which is cut.
I'm still trying to think about how you inspire an egg. Sorry, keep going. You
I'll wait for the last wagon to go past as Barra contemplates this and making sure it's safe and follow it in.
No, I'm stuck there.
No, keep going. It's all right. I'll think of something.
You feel tomorrow's come out? He says, what are we doing? What is the...
So this customs official say they want to inspect our wagon.
Yes, absolutely. We need to just get a rough estimate of your wares, especially see if you haven't got any contraband, any things that might be considered.
Also, they say that their official seal is in the office over there.
You say, let it be at peace. You say, let it be at peace. I'm sorry, yeah, that's how you inspire an egg.
What?
You say, let it be at peace. Yeah, that's how you inspire an egg. I'm sorry, yeah, what are we talking about?
I do not know. I am most confused. But that seems to be my current situation.
No, yeah,
To a
it's
great
normal.
extent.
I'm confused all the time.
So, yes. And what?
So they say they're going to examine the wagon for contraband, and they say that their official letter of seal is in the office over there.
It's in the wagon, yes, indeed.
Can you take it out?
Well, not in this frame. You're welcome to come and look at it, though. If that's important to you. In fact, we'll need to do the paperwork anyway, so...
Okay.
May as well. But in the meanwhile, if you could ask everybody to get out so we can have an inspection of the wagons, please, that'd be fine.
I glance at Yefir. Is that okay, boss?
He sort of looks around. He goes, what happens if we don't?
Yeah.
There's a growl from one of the ogres. There's a moment where one of these chaps sort of looks over at him and says, "Your merchants coming into this territory, you have sought to do business here. You have to pay your taxes. That's just the way of the world."
Okay, so what is your tax rate?
It's all on the sheet. It depends on your assessment. It depends on the type of goods that you have.
Okay.
And the nature of their purpose, whether they're being carried through Ansun or whether they are destined for sale in Ansun.
Okay, but what if the source of these goods are from outside this territory and some are inside this territory? How is the difference between the tax rate between these two? And do you have any tax breaks for those who are bringing special conditions and special label because they are part of the treaty between Shadow Grove and also Namandan Union? Because some goods come from different places. So we need to know this before we allow you on board.
No.
Oh.
We don't do sections like that.
Oh.
It's a pretty standard rule. Unless you're saying that you're part of the civil empire, in which case, of course, there is the usual... but you're not, so it's fine.
Oh, so civil empire get usual what?
Well, this is part of the civil empire, of course.
Oh. Look at your filter. Okay, so myself and Melissa, we are going to go and look at the official letter. And then Baron and Lenny will stay here while you all look at the wagons.
Yes. Good idea.
So, to rapidly move this on a little bit, right? You kind of head over to the wagon, and inside of which is a slightly more elderly, not by much, maybe 10, 15 years or so, wearing not armor, sort of heavy leathers, but not armor, right? So it's sort of an over sort of wax jacket to kind of deal with the rain, and then sort of a few leather sort of strap clothes, something. Who looks up and sort of nods and says, "Oh, right, merchants, is it? Okay. What'll it be? What's the value of the stuff you have? And we can apply the applicable tax rate to this."
Oh, so sorry. We before we proceed, do you mind if we look at your official seal of authority?
Yes, of course, absolutely. And he sort of pulls out a piece of paper with a large sort of embossed seal that's on the corner of it that says, it says that he has been, and it gives his name as Terek Malin, and he has been appointed by the governor and company of the merchants of Darkonim, trading in Samar, Marabanda, and the Sagama Ocean, a charter granted by the Blood Queen to George, Earl of Conim, and his 250 knights, aldermen, and burgesses to provide security and customs and exercise for the monopoly on Dharanese trade in the areas of Marabanda and Alamak.
Wow, Alamak!
Indeed.
Okay. Thank you for showing us that. I memorized the seal, and then I say to Kiether, okay, it looks legit.
Yeah.
I walk back to Yrsa Tabak. Okay, so this is the seal that they have. It shows that they have authority from Alamak.
Alamak. It says, can I definitely say Alamak? One second. Yeah, I'll find out.
Too late.
It is now. It's canon now.
So I because I memorized the seal as closely as I can, and then I signed
it
the
was
image.
Alanak, but now it is Alamak. There we go.
So boss, this is their official seal, and it appears that they have legitimate authority to exercise customs and excise legal authority over wagon passing through.
Make an insight check.
What?
I'm so confused. Are you real?
14.
Are you not?
You see Yrsa Tabak grinding his teeth together, and he's like,
What's the matter? Why do you look so upset? I say, while hugging the egg. Oh, you're back.
Yes.
Do you want to take over the egg?
Yeah, all right, I'll do the egg hugging
he
duty.
sort of is grinding his teeth together. He seems very fine. If that is what we must do, then let us be on with this facade, this charade, this travesty.
Oh. Is there anything I can help you with to alleviate your discomfort?
Do you have gas?
No, let us be through with this and get down the street. I do not wish to.
I am a very persuasive person. Do you want me to go and persuade these people to give us a special rate?
Would that be to pay more or less?
Special means less. Yes. I have to think about it for a while. You must, in exchange, hold my egg and keep it warm, so that it will hatch into a beautiful griffin. If you promise to hug my egg while I am gone, I will help you speak to these people.
Make a persuasion roll.
It's a fair exchange.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a 13.
Barra, don't be a baron, whatever the hell. Don't be ridiculous. Put your egg down. It is fine. It is 33 degrees outside. It is
Do
not
you
going to
want
get cold.
me to go and speak to these people?
I'm not convinced I do. But I'm also not You must understand, my homeland has been invaded and taken over by these northerners in conjunction with these dogs from the Civil Empire. And you are now asking me to, of course, I will eat crow, we will pay our taxes, we will move on, because, well, what else can we do?
Why do you want to eat? Why do you want to eat crow?
It is a feast that we have in my country. When we are unhappy with the situation, that we must get on with it anyway. We say to each other, Bopian, huh? And then we eat crows.
Ah, yes.
My friend,
Bopian,
I understand what it is like to feel like you have lost your homeland. I will go and speak to these people. Read the way.
Come on, points.
Hold my egg for me, please. Ready. Thank you.
Also, I will teach you a new phrase. Lampa palan. It means when your balls hit by your penis and everything hurt is bad.
It is what you are feeling.
Please say that once.
Lampa palan.
Lampar Palan.
Yes.
That is how I say it.
Yes, I know.
It is going to get much worse now.
Yes.
Okay. So, I go and speak to these people.
I recommend good underwear. Good underwear solves the problem.
So you head up into the van, and the sort of chap is there, and he's at a table now, and he's got various bits of paperwork out, and he sort of appears to be poring over them, and he looks up and he goes, yes?
Hello. So, I believe you are here to try and correct some sort of a levy from my merchant friend.
So twiddles a ring on his finger and sort of says, well, it is not it's not a levy on your merchant friend. It is a customs and excise inspection as he's entered into the Ansun region of the Civil Empire. This is pretty standard procedure, I believe.
Yes. But you see, you should make exception for us. Because we are very famous. And we are here to put on a big show in your country.
Musicians?
Well,
Musicians?
yes, we are just celebrity and we are traveling undercover. Celebrity.
What is that?
It is big star. And we will come here and we will boost your economy. And if you want to give me something, for example, I pick up a random thing off the person's table. For example, this is your traditional product. We will go everywhere and say, oh, wow, I love this product. Wow,
That's
it's so
inkwell.
beautiful. I'm sorry?
That's an inkwell.
Yes. Oh, I love this inkwell. Oh, wow, it's so good. Wow, the ink is so smooth. And we will do that for you and we will help to boost your economy. And that's why it's very important to let us in for free. You see, in the long run, you will make more money. Roll a wisdom check.
Hashtag influencer.
I'm doing suggestion.
You want cast a suggestion?
Yeah.
19.
Ah, shit. This inkwell, it's so beautiful. Look at my eyebrow.
It's suggestion one of those spells that they know it's been cast afterwards. They know they attempted to charm.
No, it's not.
I believe it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sort of says,
Oh, wow, look, now I have a mole. Oh, look. Oh, shit.
have you been in the rain for an extended period of time? Are you okay?
If I were, this ink would not wash off because it is really high quality.
You appear to have
From the
ink
Ansun
dripping down the side of your face like Rudy Giuliani right
Yes,
now.
I
This
think
is
that's fine. I'm proud to have this ink dripping down my face. So we go for free, yes?
No. That sounds completely irrational, and I'm now worried that you may have some sickness of some sort.
Oh, no. Trust me. I do not have any sickness.
I mean, it happens to us all at some age. I mean, it's sort of there's if there's a point at which, I mean,
No!
do you need to lie down?
I am not old! No! You lie! I will not speak to you anymore. This is travesty! Pay the man and go!
Okay. So we will pay our taxes. Please ask your men to examine the caravan.
Right. Was that not what we were doing anyway?
Oh, I thought you were being polite waiting for us.
No, as in, I thought, well, yes, you came, you looked at the seal, you went to let my men into your caravan.
And then,
But then you
we
came
came to
back
give you an offer to promote your local products in foreign territory. In doing so, soft power for your nation, so that your cultural diplomacy now become cultural dominance.
I am an accountant.
And I am probably going to escort my friend back to the caravan. Thank you!
I'm not old!
You're very young!
That's just this bafflement that you're kind of getting used to is what Barra leaves behind, right? Sort of as you kind of walk off, there's just like if this was a comic, there would just be a question mark drawn over this little wagon. But the silence trails behind you, and moments afterwards, you begin to see these various sort of like folks start looking through the caravan and finding different things, and they occasionally yell out something they found or noted, and they sort of make notes of the various passengers they have, and you ask the occasional question. Again, they've been very civil throughout the whole thing. No voices are raised, nothing hostile is said. It's just more of a, and what's your name, and where are you going? Are you planning on staying in this region? Are you just like and then they come to each of you, and it is a gentleman who introduces himself as name is Jabez. And he says, hello, my name is Jabez, and I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Are you going to do this together, or are you going to do this together?
Together.
So,
At your job, I'm sure you are Jabez person to do your job. I am a charming person, no? Sorry, you like me, and I am not old. I am very witty and handsome.
I failed the psychic saving throw. 1d4 points of psychic damage.
He's a commoner, he does.
That joke physically first. Then he says, can I please get your names, and if you have any identity papers yourselves, that would be preferable.
Hello, I am the leader of this team. Here are our papers.
Okay, what are you handing him?
Our fake
Made by Alan.
documents.
So that's just a letter of recommendation, right? So,
Yes.
so he's looking at, this is good, but do you have any papers from this region or from Tarima or otherwise?
Oh, we are all actually freelancers traveling.
These are the papers you are looking for. Suggestion.
Okay.
Wisdom 16.
Unfortunately.
Oh shit!
There's no, they're not. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is a glowing reference, and that's fantastic. But I need something. Ideally, let me at least take your names. What are your names? I'll write you some papers. It'll be fine. I just need some identification. You can't
Sure.
wander through
Thank you
this.
so much.
So what are your names?
I am Sandy Ego.
Sandy Ego.
Sandy Ego.
Sandy Ego. Okay. And where are you? Where's your destination?
Our destination is the Lost Ruin of Najwan.
Oh, okay. Fine. So you will be leaving Ansun region, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Fine. Okay. And is that the destination of everybody in this caravan?
No, only the four of us because we are freelancer attached to this caravan all the way only to its twilight's edge.
I thought you were going to Najwa.
So we have accompanied the caravan
To Twilight's Age. And after that, we continue to
Lost Ruin of
Lost
Najwa.
Ruin of Najwa.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
That makes perfect sense. Make a decision. There's nothing odd about it. He's just a suspicious customs person.
13.
Okay. He seems very, very happy. Sort of writes down this sort of piece of paper, takes your notes, he looks at you and goes, and what is your name? Are you still hugging the egg?
No, I would have left it.
So Barra, where's your egg?
I put blankets on it.
So the egg's all by itself right now. Oh, bye.
What if they think it's contraband?
I'm going back to look for my egg.
If you said you bump into somebody, and what is this precisely?
It is a cultural artifact from my home. I carry it wherever I go.
It looks like an egg.
Yes, it is it's an egg full of the ashes of my dead mother. You will not disrespect.
So I can inspect the inside.
No, you cannot inspect my mother. What sort of monster are you? You do not disrespect my custom.
I wasn't suggesting that I would inspect your mother. I wanted to ensure that you were telling the truth.
I am telling the truth.
Sort of stares at you and kind of like make a deception roll.
Oh shit!
Deception.
I'm running out of spell slots. That's
Holy crap.
that is that's a 29. But my inky eyebrows go downwards like Winona Ryder, and I go, but I am telling the truth.
Grim just cheered you for 100.
Why would you be suspicious of me and my dead mother? You have no respect for my custom.
No, I'm terribly sorry.
It has been a long time since I hugged my mother and she said, good night, dear Baron. Oh, I will never see you again, but perhaps we will meet on distant shores and we will once again sing the song of our people. And we will remember the days we walked through the cornfield together and we say, oh, mother, oh, child, yes, we are wonderful family. And no, you disrespect my custom.
Oh no.
So let's see that I never meant to disrespect your customs. I'm terribly
No,
sorry.
you do not touch my mother. I am done speaking to you. You do not speak to my friends. I will tell them that you are very, very rude person. You do disgrace to your nation. No, we will speak no further to this person who want to inspect my mother.
Please understand, whilst I didn't mean to insult your mother, if you start throwing insults around, we can obviously make this a lot more difficult for everybody.
I will take the high road.
That is probably best for all of us. Sorry, again, on behalf of, well, me. Yeah, you hold on, Jurek. And he carries on writing a few notes for the rest of you. Some time passes, and there's a moment where another of these bureaucrats kind of approaches Kiether and based on the directions, says, sort of the bill of lading, and sort of says, this is the estimation of the taxes and blah, 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 and it sort of comes out to a reasonably hefty amount. Right? And he sort of says, yes, well, I think this is what needs to be paid. This is what it is. So he sort of goes off to, he sort of comes back over to you actually and says, they require 122 gold. This is obviously a sizable amount, and an indication, I think, of the fact they missed some of our more valuable goods. So that's fine. Let's pay them and be on our way.
Okay. So why are you telling me to pay the 122 gold?
Because I'm going to give you the money, you can pay them, and we'll start moving on.
Oh, why you not pay them yourself?
Are you my captain of the guard?
Yes, we are captain of the guard. Yes, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
I pay them for you.
At least just pretend when there are other people here.
Okay.
Remember to get a receipt.
Okay.
What has happened to your accent? Please, just for 5 minutes, just...
The rain is very strong.
That is better. Thank you.
Yes.
Just for the time that we are here amongst the enemies of my people.
Remember to get a receipt.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay, we were 1 star then. Okay. Hello. This is the official amount. Thank you for doing the duty.
You're most welcome. He takes it and puts it to one side and says, do you want me to count it and issue a receipt?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, we wait.
In the meantime,
122 gold later, he's sort of like, sorry, in the meantime?
no, Barra could write like the 1-star Yelp review with a guitar solo in the middle. Kind of like Hotel California, like something.
And sing it when we get to Dawn's Edge.
Welcome to the customs of the...
I will do it.
As you finish up, you are about set to get going again. Anything else needs to happen? Okay, so you pull on out. You carry on moving back through the forest. It is now starting to get quite dark. Okay. The forest is obviously not lit. There's no road lights.
And as I pause and turn to Sihir Tabak. Sorry. Weren't we supposed to camp at the campsite? Why we leave?
I will not. We must continue. Figure out the way. This is ridiculous. These people are... I'm not sure I can control myself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I find a place for us to camp. Where do we camp? Kaman goes forward and tries to find a good place to set up camp.
It is heavy jungle on either side of this sort of road.
But the boss man says we make...
Yeah, and it's muddy, but has, the road has been used for a long time. So although it's muddy, it's not terrible at the moment. The rain has slackened enough. Right? You can continue onwards, though you can see, and you imagine that some of the other drivers can see. You don't think the horses can see, and you are pretty certain that you'll need some light.
Let's get a little bit of...
Do we have lanterns?
Yeah, I mean,
The caravans
can get rigged. Yeah, absolutely. They have lanterns. They can get them up and running, and with a little bit of work. But lanterns will. It's not like headlamps, right? They'll just kind of cast a glow around the wagons themselves, and also wagons tilting like this with lanterns that have got lantern oil in them are not exactly the best combo, though it is obviously better.
Could we just get a bit of twilight between us and that tax camp, and then just camp?
Sure. You can keep going. How long would you like to keep going for?
Probably just half an hour.
Now is a good amount of distance that gets you about a mile or so. Even the conditions are not great, but you could probably be at half speed. So half an hour gets you about a mile away,
and then just look for a nice place to pitch camp.
Who's going to look?
Me, I guess.
Make a smart.
At least I can see in the dark.
I'll go with him, just cause.
Okay.
Can I help him?
Yeah. Okay. So you make an advantage.
I give you 8.
Oh, all right. Can I now help me? I guidance myself.
Sure.
Everybody helps me.
Quite high difficulty.
25.
Okay, that's more than enough for a high difficulty.
Thanks, everyone.
So without too much time passing, you do find that there's a part where the path widens far enough that you could actually probably pull in kind of like single file. One side of these wagons is going to be up against the forest, but it does mean that other things can pass you, and you can kind of camp up against it. It's going to be a quiet and unpleasant night, because you're not going to be able to get around a fire. It's not going to be a particularly comfortable evening, but these are relatively weatherproof wagons. You can just get sleep there, except for you lot, of course, who are out.
Yeah. I say to Yrsa, do you want to... I say this in confidence. Do you want to keep an eye on Kiether tonight and take watch with her, especially after she's been seeing things?
Yes. Ken, I will do that. I honestly believe her. Kiether's not the kind of person who would make up stories for attention.
Yeah, so undead Cyclops. I'll be with Barra and his auntie.
I mean, you did see necromantic magic there, so it's not a big stretch to believe.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'll be with Barra and the egg.
No,
and his auntie.
And his auntie?
And his auntie.
Okay. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
He keeps talking about his auntie.
Okay then. I thought only girls have their auntie come every now and then. But okay, sure, no problem.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Okay, please continue. Okay.
So you get ready to put yourselves to bed for the evening.
We'll split the watches like we did at the plateau.
So you're going to bed relatively early. Yeah. So because it's only just past 8 o'clock, so not even in fact by the time you wake up. The sun is thoroughly down though, so it's so dark that the sounds of the rainforest are kind of all encompassing and all around you. I think most folks here know what it's like, right? It's dark in the jungle at night. It's incredibly loud. Anyone that tells you it's quiet and peaceful is lying. They've never been to the jungle. It's insanely loud. There are crickets, there are cicadas, there are night monkeys, there are bats that are flapping their way through. It is that combination plus a total pitch black, which is then illuminated in puddles by the various little lanterns.
Oh, thanks, Joe the Spoon and Teapot and Dragons.
Hey!
Thanks for the follows. And Casey knows exactly what you're talking about because he keeps talking about basic military training field camp in the jungle.
Indeed. And all of that discomfort is exactly what you're experiencing. You're dealing with various, like, almost that phantom itch of like, oh my god, is that a mosquito or a gecko or something worse? I don't really know. And actually then there's nothing. And then a moment later you have a look over and you see a cockroach on your arm and you're like, and you freak out. And that's literally what this evening is punctuated by until as a group you get to settle down a little bit. Now, who has first watch?
Hey guys, before we sleep, so I can do this like once every long rest. Well, no, use a bardic inspiration, so I want to sing you guys a song based on this territory we've come into. Alright, we'll all get 5 extra hit points. Okay. No, 8. Sorry, I'm really bad at maths.
But
okay.
Is it temporary hit points?
It doesn't stack.
Temporary hit points.
It doesn't stack with inspiration.
Shit! Oh, and really good song too.
You sing it anyway.
Oh, I'll sing it anyway. We are in Ansun. This is what we had to do. We had to pay lots of money to be in Ansun. We give them 1 star. You should say stay far. A bad review on Yelp. You don't want to pay like this to be in Ansun. Oh, thanks. Oh well, yeah, that was a free song. Now hit points. All right, let's go watch.
The gift is Ansun.
Oh no.
So who's taking first watch?
Oh, the smart ones.
The small one.
I hope you don't mind.
I thought my husband appeared for a moment, but no, it's wrong Elton. Sorry. I was like, what? Is he there? No.
Sir, Elton John.
Alright, yeah. First married lady, roll a d12. Or second married lady, one of the ladies.
So far, you were quite lucky.
All the married ladies, all the married ladies, all the married ladies, all the married ladies.
We are married but not to each other.
5.
In episode 1 we agreed that you were actually mother and daughter.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you adopted. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
5. 5. Okay. Your watch passes without any
Oh my
particular
god. Yay! Woo!
Alright.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, who's up next?
It's us.
Oh, I guess it's us again. God, for some reason we're always keeping watch together. It's getting really boring. Could you please, do something interesting? Alright, go!
No.
Alright, go!
I'm just going to.
Come on, do something entertaining. Tell a joke. 3, 2, 1.
I'll just keep watch.
Can I have a d12, please?
Sorry.
Anything but a 2, alright?
Oh no.
7.
Oh no, the face.
Why did the DM smile?
Tell a joke. Alright, I know I tell a joke. Alright,
Make a d100.
Are you serious?
while you're doing that, knock.
Who's that?
Interrupting dragon.
Interrupting.
Oh, the dragon. What is happening?
04.
04.
Okay.
There we go. It's not so hard, is it?
What, the joke?
Yeah, you could do it with all sorts of animals. Try it.
Okay.
Alright, who's there?
Interrupting gecko?
Interrupting gecko. No, it doesn't have the same effect. It's got to be a loud animal. I've got to shit at this. This is why I'm a bard. You just don't like whatever you are. I don't know.
So you hear make a perception check.
You're a lizard. I'm a quiet lizard.
16.
Do I roll? Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
22.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the 22, yeah.
So, Kaman, you hear a sort of rustling noise off in the distance, maybe, whereas Barra, you hear very clearly the sound of a few creatures, can't tell more than that, making their way through
Really? With the 22 shit?
the forest. Yeah, I mean, but like you wouldn't have, like, they made stealth rolls as well, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you can definitely hear it's maybe 3 or 4 creatures who are moving through the rainforest, even through all of the noise and everything else of the night. You can clearly hear them. They're not moving towards you necessarily, but they appear to be moving outside.
Like parallel?
Hmm.
I can hear some really wild creatures sneaking through the forest parallel to us.
Are they sneaking up on us?
No, they're like going in parallel.
Okay. Well, if we keep really quiet, maybe they won't notice us.
Make some stealth rolls. Just one, I think.
You gotta say who's there or who's more stealthy.
You.
Oh, no, really?
Yes.
+2?
+1.
Shit. Oh, 21.
Oh.
You rolled nice 20?
19.
19. Very nice, very nice. Your watch passes without incident.
Yay!
So that was a good one, yeah? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting fish.
The noise
Some fish are real loud.
Going back to sleep.
Oh, that was fun. Good night.
Who's up next?
We watched
We do the 4 hour split. So 2.
Oh, so you do 4 hour, 4 hour.
Yeah.
Fine, no problem. So that the only thing with the 4 hour split is that it means that you need to get a extra bit of time in for your rest,
shit.
so you can't get going. Otherwise, you're only going to get 4 hours.
Okay, let's wake Kia up. Let's assume she didn't do anything.
There's 4 other guards.
There's 4 other.
Yeah, so
I don't
kind of.
trust them.
Yeah, that's the thing. So if you're going to leave it to the other guards, that's
Okay, tell you what.
But leave it to the other guards, come on.
Okay, well, I guess should I give them extra hit points? Or I just give them the song, "We are in Ansong. This is what we had to do. We had to pay lots of money to be in Ansong." All right, guys, you know, have extra 5 hit points, extra 8 hit points. Do you feel inspired?
a great song.
Yeah, thanks. Good night.
Yeah, thanks.
And you just hear, when Barra's not speaking,
Oh, shit.
it's amazing. It really is. Yeah, just need to just not speak. So I think that's, I agree. I don't understand what. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Good night.
I wouldn't say great guy, but like, great singer.
Hey.
Great singer.
Hello!
Hello,
Hi.
James Sense.
Sense. Or I'm going to sleep with my egg.
Okay.
We did.
The
On
morning.
Yes, keep it warm.
Can I get animal handling?
Oh, shit.
Oh no, please.
Hey, I could appreciate you. Hi, wake up. I could appreciate your guidance on this. Hi, can you give me guidance?
No, he's asleep.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Piece of shit.
If you want to wake him up, you can.
Hey, wake up. Hey, I want to handle this animal.
It's not an animal, it's an egg.
Just give me some of your expert, clarity guidance.
I know, give me patience.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Yeah, come on. I'm an egg handler. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, you're a piece of shit. Oh, animal handling. Oh, that's an 11.
Sure. That seems to be the perfectly logical way of dealing with this egg.
Yeah, good night.
As you cuddle this egg and hold it like a oversized pillow. The night passes a little bit further, and then you hear a cry. What perception checks for all of you?
No.
Useless guard.
Oh no.
18.
17.
17.
Okay. So 3 of you, so you're asleep right now.
Yeah.
I presume you rolled, yeah. So the 3 of you
This has happened before, it's very familiar.
Yeah.
just wake up and just almost like you have that, huh? What was that? Like, there was a cry.
Did you
You baby, you say something?
I step out from the wagon,
Okay, so you step out from the wagon, you see
pulling on my arm.
nothing. Like as you see, like it's 6 wagons in a row.
Have we had time to the short
Are we in
rest
the
with these
same wagon?
Good question,
I
actually.
would be with her.
You two would be,
Yeah.
and you two would be
Probably.
a different one, I would imagine. So yeah, you wake up with a, and you hear something.
And have we had a short rest, just so I know whether I've got something?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
that's right,
Also,
Okay.
I'm sprawled like one arm, one leg over you. In a way, I'm trying to protect you from,
Looking furiously around the camp, then the caravans. Is there movement? Does there seem to be?
What you can see.
Did the cry seem to be from within or further away?
It was enough that it just woke you. You would need to roll substantially higher to actually get too much more than that. But you can certainly get out and have a look if you want.
Yeah, I'm clipping on my helmet as I do so.
Hey, we going? I'm coming along.
I kind of slither out under her arm and leg, and I just open the door like a little bit and see what I can hear because I know I can't see.
So you can't see anything.
Yeah, like do I hear anything else?
Make a perception check.
7.
Huh? I mean, you hear a lot of things. You hear the night jungle. You hear, maybe like sound of drops on the leaves falling off and hitting the ground, and hitting puddles and various things like that. But no, nothing that's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Can you see, Barra? Okay, now everybody can see.
The night monkeys are performing.
There's
My
the
light.
Barra's night light kind of like illuminates things.
Now can I see?
So you're
Like how far away
I'm going to randomize which one of the 6 of you guys are in. So you're in number 3 and you're in number 4. So yes,
Oh,
you
yes.
can see
Okay, great.
the light will flash on from Barra's side.
Got you covered. Don't worry.
Okay.
Clipping on my armor. Okay, did you hear that too?
Yeah, we did.
This is why.
Wake her up.
I'll try.
Where's the something?
A cry. Let's come up and see.
Okay.
Someone cried. Let's
Tell them to shut their baby up lah, yo. Quấy tiêu mèo yo.
Something's wrong.
Okay. Barra's looking.
Reluctantly gets up, grab my shield. And I run back out to join the rest. My so bright.
It's Barra.
I know I can't see. Get out of the wagon into the rain.
There doesn't. So you can get out now. I'd like you guys to make a investigation roll with disadvantage. It's the middle of the night and it's pitch black.
Do we all get to make it?
No, only one person.
Oh.
can roll.
One person. Okay, then not me.
I'm a +5.
I'll help you.
Hey, you wanna?
I'm a +5 too.
Oh, okay. So does that cancel our disadvantage from you if he's assisting?
Yeah, it counts as straight roll.
Okay. You wanna guide me?
I'll try.
Thanks to Guardian for the preemptive damage boost.
I throw up my iron stone and then concentrate. Okay. Guiding you.
Freaking weird.
What?
Weirdo.
I'm trying. You asked for help.
Okay, there we go. I've got a
22.
22.
Really, that's great. So initially nothing kind of appears for you, but then actually after having a little look around a bit further, you actually see that one of the guards has been knocked unconscious
Oh shit!
towards the front of the wagon, and you can't find the other guard.
Oh my god.
I shout. Do I see this?
No,
Only Barra.
Barra at the moment.
okay. Message. Alright, guys. Somebody's knocked this guy unconscious. He's at the front of the wagon. I'm going to try and wake him
You
up.
can only message one person. Who you messaging?
I'm messaging whoever's close to somebody else. When I
You have to be able to see, or you have to know where they are, which is fine.
yeah.
And then you have to be able to, you're sort of speaking out loud as you do this, right? So,
Sorry, things are like going for you. What's going on? There's somebody unconscious on the floor. I think
Somebody
knocked him unconscious.
Somebody
And,
unconscious.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and wake him up.
Just gonna try to wake him up.
I'm gonna try and wake him up. I'm
Just gonna
gonna
try to wake him up.
message him.
What?
Here's signing out. And Barra toddles up to the unconscious person on the floor. And then I message him really loudly. Hi, wake up.
You messaging the person from the floor unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
Once Yrsa knows that the guard has been knocked unconscious and the other guard's missing, she raised the alarm. We're under attack! Oh no!
Oh shit!
Huh?
Wake up, everybody!
What the hell? Huh? And you hear various sort of like sounds of like, people rustling the canvases and lights go on. And
Alright, I should try and shake the guy awake.
Sure. Make a...
Waking up check.
Whiplash check.
No.
Alarm check.
Alarm.
He doesn't seem to wake.
Oh,
Oh no.
can I investigate or proceed to see if he looks sick?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
In the meantime, look, come on, you might want to get over here. Could use your expertise.
Why? What happened?
You might be like magically affected. 16.
16. Appears to be like unconscious and suffering from extreme exhaustion of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Cleric?
What?
Like this guy, he appears to be suffering from extreme exhaustion of some sort. Like he knows what's going on. You need to wake him up.
How?
Do you have like a magic thing?
Do I look that powerful to you?
No, do you know like any magic was used on him?
What's the word of the day?
The word of the day. All right, the word of the day starts with E. Effervescent.
Fine. Effervescent. Healing word.
Oh no! I think it's like extreme. Like I think you need like greater healing. Could you? I just wanted to ask you to use like a magic detection thing.
Perception roll.
Oh shit! I'm so perceptive. 20.
It looks like you've been on a lot of battlefields yourself. You've been around a fair amount. It looks like the sort of shock someone would go into after they've lost a lot of blood and they're not a hero. You lot each get a good night's sleep and everything's fine again in the morning. But for mere mortals, you've seen that they lose a lot of blood and then they go into a long sleep. Their body regenerates the blood.
Well, I think he's in stable condition now. Should we go and find out what happened to his friend?
It'd be useful if you could wake up.
You can try and wake him if you want.
Oh, wait, we should check the tracks before it gets confused.
Alright, you go.
Okay, fine, I'll track.
Casey has a plan. Exsanguination, another evil.
That's true. So I'm going to check for tracks around the body, see...
Yes, sir, Kyo. What if this guy's not waking up?
Investigation roll.
Okay.
What do we do?
What's wrong with you?
Use my third eye.
It looks like he's lost a lot of blood, and then like you try to heal him.
Not a lot.
Okay. There are no obvious tracks, and that of itself is suspicious. Like, there's not even tracks from the guard.
Oh shit! Look up! Did we all look? Can we all look up at this point? Do we see anything?
Make a perception roll.
Oh no.
I'm shining my light at the trees. This little light of mine.
In the meantime, Kaman is like, passing out trees.
Kay's kind of gripping onto your side, like, just really nervous.
It's at 18.
It's okay.
An 18.
Yeah.
As you pass your light up into the trees, you see nothing.
Oh.
There's nothing there. Okay, we really need to heal this guy. All right, another word of the day.
Wait.
I checked his body to see if there are any, wounds. Like, where is he bleeding from?
So as you touch his body, it's cold and clammy. It's in a touch. Make a medicine check.
You want to help her?
Or just an investigation check. I don't mind. Whichever one you prefer.
both suck.
Then both suck it, shall be.
Both suck. By roll 12.
12. Doesn't take too much, though, for you to find that there are two parallel incised holes just in the neck.
See?
Do you have any idea what those mean?
Oh, do you know?
Do you have any idea what those mean?
I might know what it
Wouldn't
means.
You might.
I might know what
maybe.
it means.
There are two pok here.
Make a history.
I don't know what is.
Oh, history.
Centipede.
Let me see.
2 bees.
History.
Two large
It doesn't matter whether it's Arcana or.
Maybe.
I think history.
Okay.
2 bubble teas.
Fuck! That's an 8. Shit.
There are stories that you recall from a long time ago
You're Siamese mosquitoes.
of giant mosquitoes,
They're giant mosquitoes.
and they always attack in pairs.
They're always attacking pairs. It's very romantic.
Are they joined at the hip?
There might be.
It's their mating dance.
It's their mating dance.
Okay.
So,
It's how they give their new eggs a little home.
Okay, we must be on the lookout for giant mosquitoes.
Yeah.
That are joined at the hip.
well, look, maybe I've got the wrong end of the stick. Can somebody else rule, or it's just one?
No, I think it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think for the moment, anyway, like it's not so much about. Although we're talking about it here, for you guys, as you're looking around, you just go, "Oh, that's weird. There's 2 cuts," and then you just kind of like carried on. It's not so like, "Oh my god, vampires," which is obviously what us as experienced role players will be just thinking ourselves, right, from the meta. But from you guys in that situation, you don't come to that conclusion.
We have to get him somewhere warm. He's very cold and clammy.
Oh, I know. Like just next to my egg. It's warm
Okay.
there. I always keep it warm.
I carry the man
Yeah,
over
it's
my
easy to
shoulder.
lift it.
I go to find Yafir's character.
Yeah, and it's again, and Yrsa is sort of already kind of like he's dismounted and he's looking around and going, what is happening?
Your guards, they were on watch, and then they were attacked. And this man, I flogged him down. Look, he has 2 pokey things in his neck.
From the front, I also shout, "There's also a guard missing!"
What? Who? Where? What?
I don't know, I can't find him!
That is very concerning. We should organize a search immediately. Well, I mean, this is very, very dark.
But there are no tracks. I've tried to find the track. There is no track.
Is this area known for giant mosquitoes?
What?
Is this area known for giant mosquitoes?
Is this area known
I mean-
for a giant mosquito?
No, sorry, I understood what you said.
No, you should.
I mean, yes, of course, we are in the middle of a jungle, but how is it relevant?
Well, because Barra says that this man has lost a lot of blood,
Yes.
and there are 2 holes here by the side of his neck. So we are trying to figure out what could have possibly attacked him.
You hear them sort of looks over and sort of touches them and he goes,
Oh?
Oh,
that is
giant.
very, very not good.
Well, why?
What is mean?
It's very big mosquito.
Not mosquito.
Okay.
You think this is from mosquito?
How about you tell us what it is?
Yes.
Well, I mean, this
We
is
can
again
confirm.
legends. These are things that have not happened.
Okay, please.
Okay, but regardless, if this is what I think it is, which is possible, which is that this is from a creature. How do I say it in your language? Bloodsucker. A demon, a blood demon. Not like her, but with the sharp teeth and the fangs and the claws, and they are able to
Tiger.
move like as if
Flying tiger.
as if they were flying tigers.
I knew it. Flying tiger.
But instead they are also charming and able to, what is this word?
Charming flying tiger.
Charming flying tiger.
Yes, you will call this vampire.
Vampire. Vampire. Oh no.
You have come across these things before?
Yes, we have. We are experienced bodyguard. I know all about the vampire, which I will now attempt to tell you about.
No, you found this.
No, it's got claws and very charming.
Yes, right. Good. But more importantly, I do not think that we will deal.
Okay, what should we do?
Can they fly?
Are they flying? And is there anything that will keep them away? Because if they take one of us, then tomorrow they can take 2. And then after that 3. Then there is no more.
Do you know where your missing guard perhaps might have gone?
If they play, you will play.
All I know so far is that you have shown me the body of one of our guards who is unconscious, who has incisions in his neck consistent with that of it were to be the legend of these blood-sucking creatures. However, I have never seen one. I am not friends with one. I would not know where one would go. I would not expect one here. I am as much of a loss as anybody, and I think perhaps the correct thing to do would be to nuke the site from orbit. But if I knew any of those words and what they meant, I would be entirely consistent.
Okay, so you want to organize search party for the missing guard?
I did up until the moment that you showed me this, and now I am terrified. I do not know. I think so.
Okay,
but
so
I'm worried that we will then just become more prey.
Okay, so we abandon this site and then we move on?
But what about our...
No, we must find the guard.
Okay.
We find the guard. We will find the guard for you.
Do you know what the vampires are afraid of? What beats them?
Now you can make a roll.
Oh, yeah?
Arcana.
Okay.
Anyone else that's proficient in Arcana or History can make
a
roll.
Yeah, that's me.
The brains and the shorts.
12.
10.
So he says, I was lucky to even recognize these things as the spoor of these creatures. So I have never encountered one. This is a very northern thing. This is not something that happens in the jungles around here. It does not happen in Marabanda. It does not happen in Arambal. These are creatures of the far north.
Fear not. We will go and rescue your guard. Let's go, friend.
With a 12, because his rolls suck. Can you roll what?
10.
So with a 10, you have heard of these creatures. Okay. They are, you've heard of them in the way that like the Vlad the Impaler. Like they're supposed to be these mythological blood-soaked creatures from a far distant land.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard a little bit more than this. You've actually heard that they are undead. And as undead, they suffer from many of the same, disabilities that with holy magic. Not your holy magic, but wider details.
But okay, so this is undead creature of the night. This is undead creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
Undead creature of the night.
Undead or creature of the night.
Creature.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
And it is leave no track.
It is leave no track.
How we find this one?
How we find?
Why are you looking at me? I am a merchant.
Okay,
you are my captain of the guard.
Let's go. Come on.
I was hoping
I will create a diversion. I will look very, very rosy and healthy, and maybe it will come and bite me. Look at these abs.
I need everyone to make perception rolls again.
Look at how beautiful my abs are. Surely no vampire resist biting.
18. Oh god.
That is a 12.
19.
So three of you hear the briefest rustle of branches and a moving sound of wind. And then
I run towards the
We roll initiative and run towards the
There's no initiative.
No.
Damn it.
I follow the running.
And as you run almost to the other end of the caravan, right? So all the way from wagon one at the front, you kind of stumble through the mud and everything else towards the back. And as you do so, you see that the last caravan is the one with the 3 half-orc boys and the blind half-orc.
No.
Your Barra's groupies. And you see the 3 half-orc boys are stood there and they're like,
what happened?
something took Elise.
Huh? Where? Which way?
Where?
I don't know. She was here like a second ago. And then we were pushed back, slammed against the side of the wagon, and then the next thing I know, she's gone.
And look up.
Make perception roll.
Oh no.
You can do it.
I just I go and grab my dark vision goggles.
Sure.
Yeah,
You're
and
running
then
back to the wagon on your own?
Oh god. No, actually I 16.
You look up into the trees. Karen, 1 second.
Come on, can you follow me?
What? Where are you going?
I need to get my dog.
No.
Please.
Yes. Yes. What do you see?
Okay, you go with Yrsa, I go with Kiether.
Just the wind.
Nothing. Right, just you.
No. Okay. Right. We need to.
I run quickly back and then just grab it.
We need to keep them all safe. We need to keep them all in the same place. Look, everybody's just getting taken left and right. Where should we group them?
Everybody, stay in your wagon. Close the flap. Do not come out.
Yes, everybody listen to our guards.
Okay. I'm getting up on the wagon.
I say to Yrsa, so watch the trees? Is that what you're
You're up
saying?
on top of the wagon.
I'm on top of the wagon.
Now everybody rolls.
Oh!
Whoa. Oh yeah. Okay.
18.
Oh.
23.
28.
Wait, tell him. Okay, yours has at 23. We have
12 for Barra.
12.
18.
18.
Come on, said 8.
8. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you very much. Okay, so there is a surprise round before you all get to act. As Barra has climbed onto the top,
Oh shit.
I need you to make a strength check. It's an athletic strength check.
Oh, no, it's okay. I've got my...
Oh good.
You have
Oh,
it. That's strong.
how is this reflected? Let me just...
+4. It's just +4. You strength check.
15.
Okay, so you find yourself, you're still on the top, and for a moment you sort of look across and you've got your big glaring white light sort of like panning across, and there's a half moment as you look across, you see these two very, very red eyes charging at you. You're 15, 20 feet off the floor, right, with this wagon. These two red eyes just come charging at you and tackle you across the midsection, right?
Okay.
And then just pull you into a tree. And then pull you into the next one. And you are like in bam, bam, 2 heartbeats.
Okay.
You're like 20 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Now everyone's turn will go in order.
Okay. I see the...
You see the light just go whoosh.
Okay, I run after the light.
Okay.
I move 40 feet.
So you can see the lights up in the tree, right? And then it's about as if it's about to move further.
Okay.
Right? So you manage to make it sort of like you're basically flailing into the rainforest, right? You don't see what's grabbed Barra. You just see like the light, and therefore a little bit of that light splashes onto Barra's form, but it's not illuminating anything, right? It's like Barra's been grabbed or Barra's been moved into these trees, but there's nothing there that's moved Barra.
Okay. But because he's glowing, right? The chest piece is glowing, and the thing has grabbed him. Can I see like a void, so to speak? Or is as though like the light's just still streaming?
It's as though the thing was
Okay, I'm going to pull out one of my javelins because shit.
Oh no.
And I will try to aim in such a way that it's like if something was given the trajectory of the movement, where would the creature be in position in relation to the bar? Yeah.
Make a
Accuracy roll.
what the fuck roll. No, I think we're gonna make a hit roll with disadvantage.
I will rage and I will recklessly do it, so I will net 1 die.
Okay.
Just gentle reminder about the damage dice boost.
Yeah. 9 plus 7 is 16.
Oh, shit. My AC is 13.
Okay. So
I will try to throw it in such a way that it doesn't skewer into Barra, but
yeah, so you don't hit Barra. 16 is good enough, right? But you don't also hit anything else.
Okay.
However, you do hit a tree and roll 17 d6 or whatever it is.
No, not that
Your
bad.
boosts is probably it's only a couple, isn't it? So
I think I am
3?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 so far?
4.
5,
6.
6.
Oh.
6. So 7d6.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I skewered the tree.
It's alright. Does the tree collapse?
10, 15.
Is anyone there to see it?
Maybe you have to use it now.
15,
It's on the next attack.
26. 20, wait, hold on, 26 plus 4.
You feel
30.
comfortable you are never getting that javelin back. It has impaled itself through a good-sized mature tree, and you've just like popped it straight through, and the other end's coming out the far side of it.
Angry. Yes.
Okay.
I
You see Yrsa charge off into the dark and impale a tree.
And you hear her yell.
Okay, I can see the light as well, right, of Barra.
You can see Barra's light.
Okay, so I follow Yrsa, but I kind of try and take like the usual tree route, and I step on the javelin and just try to get as close as possible to see what took Barra.
It is fucking invisible!
So, make an athletics check to get up into the tree.
Yeah. Oh my. 10?
Can't you do it acrobatically?
Sure.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so you jump up on top of one of the wagons, and then you sort of leap across to the next one, using little spurs to build up some momentum, and then grab a branch, and then use that to propel yourself up into the tree. What's your movement again?
I'm just running and trying to get to Barra. So if anything, I'm just
what's
following.
your movement distance?
Oh, 40 feet.
40 feet. So you manage to get to a tree that's one over, and you can kind of see Barra is there, and being sort of, you see that, because stuff roughly happens at the same time, you see the, good heavens, you see the javelin spike itself through the tree, and there's a moment where, make a perception check for me.
Come on, Kia, you can do it. Oh.
Halfling luck. Okay.
Stop.
Hey. 21.
21. There's a moment where you can see that there's something definitely that's holding Barra. Like there's definitely there's a haze, there's something that allows you to see that there's something there, but it's really hard to see them clearly. But that's not just like, I mean, it would be kind of creepy if Barra had just like telekinetically slammed into a tree, but this is not that. This is something that's grabbed her and then just jumped.
So I can see how Barra looks.
Yeah, and looks like someone has picked her up or him up and grabbed him into a tree.
But I can't see what.
But you can see where. Like you can see where that creature is.
You can attack.
Okay.
Range attack.
Yeah, you'd have to get close enough to be able to actually attack.
I do have now. I think I will use water whip. Oh.
What's the range on
She
water?
uses water.
Within 30 feet.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it is, right?
Yep.
Okay, Stop attacking me, guys!
Is it still raining at this point in time?
Yeah. I mean, lightly.
You have a lot of water.
It's very lightly raining.
Okay, so I use the surrounding. It's still raining, right?
Well, very lightly. Like it's always.
Okay, I gather some puddles
It's
with my key, and I like swirl it in my arms, and I shoot at the thing that is behind Barra. That you see, right? I mean, that I see.
You sort of see that there's basically there's Barra with the light passing through the body of this thing that you can't see, but you know it's there just from the way that Barra's body is kind of dynamically, and it's basically you're like, okay, that thing comes back to you if it was a human, but you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
But everything just makes sense as if it's there, so you slam it with make an attack roll.
Come on, Lisa.
Are you serious? 6 plus 8 is
14.
14.
And roll it again because it's a disadvantage because it's invisible.
Oh no. You didn't say that at the start.
I know.
5 plus 8 is 13.
But your AC is 13, isn't it?
My AC is 13.
Cool, I had a little thing that someone rolled badly enough with the AC that they were going to hit you. So,
Okay.
not badly enough, though. You're fine. Yeah, bit of a but close, like you definitely see this this whip of water just kind of elongates. You've seen it before, you've just never been on the receiving end of it. The snake's fangs just go snap in front of your face.
Okay.
So it doesn't
That's not, I'm afraid, no. So that's a bonus action.
There is
No, it's an action.
It's an action.
Yeah.
So you still have your bonus left if there's anything you can do with the bonus.
No, not right now.
Okay. As we then go to
We can't see it. Make it light up.
What do you feel?
Oh, it's not my turn, is it? Oh,
No,
I can
it's not,
respond.
it's not.
Oh, can you
Oh,
not?
you
no,
can
I-
respond. Yeah.
I
It
like
is your turn after.
yeah.
It's not.
Oh,
No,
Oh
it's
no!
instant.
Here it
Oh
comes.
yeah, I didn't bring my. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can load it up. Let me have a think about it.
Okay, have a think about it whilst.
This is
Yeah,
gonna
I
suck.
need you to make a
Oh yeah, I can.
strength athletic roll for me, please.
what is the
Don't-
strength?
don't-
Oh no,
Athletics.
it's more than one.
You said they're Siamese.
Well,
So you
Acrobatic
find
mosquitoes.
you
No.
find yourself equally also with, and just there's a moment of like complete. Oh, that's weird. As you are grabbed and pulled through the air, and you realise you're not being pulled, you're being pushed. As something has got hold of you, and it's just moving from one tree to the next. And you are now, you're still 20 feet away from Barra, but you're 20 feet further into the rainforest,
Oh shit.
into another tree.
this is like a horror.
Is it because she's small? That's why? Easier to tap out?
Indeed.
Sizes.
See, basically, this is Vampire Tabak.
Oh.
So they texted each other. They said, "I'm going out. Huffling, yeah. Okay, fine. But if you're going there, can you pick me up a sea elf as well? Oh, sea elves are so hard to get." But yes,
They're so, fishy.
on that note, though, can I get a strength and literature for you, Kaman?
Oh.
Shit. Well, this is going to be painful.
Oh wow.
Oh shit! Why are
So
we all rolling so
You find
bad?
yourself, like, a moment later, as you're looking to see what the hell's going on here, you find, as you, again, just look and you see these two red eyes just moving towards you at incredible speed, grab you, and then just move up into a tree, the other direction from these two. So you're now 20 feet in the other side, the
Oh,
other
no.
rainforest, right up in the tree. As we then go to Baron.
Okay. So I can see its red eyes, right?
You can see the eyes.
I can see the eyes.
Like, as it looks around, so but every now and then you just catch a glimpse.
Poke it.
Why does
Okay.
nobody want to eat me?
I am going to use. I'm going to tell a joke. Tasha, serious laughter.
Go ahead.
Hey! Knock, knock! Interrupting! Self! Oh, I'm such an idiot! Oh, I know everything! Oh, I'm Kaman! Oh, what the hell?
Kaman takes D4 damage.
20 feet away, he's like,
Vicious mockery and Dasha serious laughter together.
Roll a wisdom 16.
Vicious laughter.
Ah, shit! Alright, I am going to,
it's up.
I am suddenly, suddenly my skin takes the sheen of, as if I had fresh bodybuilder oil applied all over my body. My abs start to twinkle with an amazing, glorious, drag queeny sort of light. My hair grows longer and a breeze appears out of nowhere and stirs my locks. And I take on an aspect not unlike Jason Momoa. And this is my mantle. This is my mantle of majesty. I cast command as a bonus action
Okay.
without expending a spell
Do
slot.
you need to use an action for your mantle of majesty?
I don't think it's a bonus action.
So the command is a bonus action, but is the mantle, like, as in, does it require 2 bonus actions? Is my question.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you tell what you can do, yeah.
You can cast as a bonus action.
So that's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that's command. So I tell I command
Mistake page.
I
What's the command? Command is a single word.
Yeah, shit. The command is I'm 15 feet up, right?
No, you're about 20 to 30 feet.
Okay. The command is command is
Command is fat. Oh no.
Oh no.
command is
dear.
release.
Release?
Yeah.
Okay. I roll a wisdom save.
Yes.
Fail.
I failed.
Alright. I'm just gonna. Okay.
I know.
Do I have to take should I try
3 feet.
dexterity?
So that's not too bad. That's basically...
Do I get to like dexterity or something since I'm such a great climber?
But you only take 5 points of damage
Okay.
as you slam your way down.
I've got temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed, so they come off the top of your
I
temple.
still look like Jason Momoa, by the way, guys.
As you slam into the ground looking
Superhero
fully
pose.
Aquaman. Indeed, yeah, you slam into a superhero pose, 3-point landing, arm out behind you.
Shit.
Hurts a bit.
Yeah.
You look up as you're doing this, though, and you can't see anything in the branches.
Okay.
So we go to Kaman. It's your turn.
Come on, I can barely see the red eyes, right?
Perception check.
Just sounds like they're made of smoke.
16.
You definitely saw them when they're coming at you, and every now and then you catch a little bit of a glimpse, but that's it.
Alright, so can I target it with a spell?
Sure, yes.
Oh,
Thank you
That's amazing. Thank you so much. That was Grimmaid's donation on Kofi. On Kofi. It'll now be called forever.
Yes.
Thank you very much. If anybody else wants to support us in any other way, like, subscribe, smash buttons, press things, everything else. Thank you, Grim. We love you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
And Kaman says to the creature, "You don't have me, now I have you." And Kaman opens his mouth, casts Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
and
No?
We have a subscriber.
Dragons.
Alright.
Fantastic. Every time we get a subscriber, someone gets a benefit or a bonus. That means everybody gets advantage or can pose disadvantage on your next action. Carry on.
Phantasmal Force, a golden gleaming face hugger climbs out of my mouth and jumps on the face of the red-eyed thing.
Because we have a subscriber, I'm going to let you do that. Go ahead. Why not?
Save
what's it?
intelligence 15.
I
Fail.
did say disadvantage. No. Yeah, okay, fine. So, so thank you very much, Teapots and Dragons, because without that, that wouldn't have worked. But instead, there's a moment as this, in fact, this sort of strange face hugger, scorpion-like creature kind of clambers around, and there's a half second as you see the eyes kind of look at you in a certain panic, because you know this thing doesn't exist, right? But you now see the eyes just clearly in front of your face, and it's weird that you can't see the face hugger, right? Because it's also invisible, because part of the problem with the illusion is in the mind of the creature that you're casting the illusion into in order for the magic to work, right? So it's an invisible thing, but to it, it's very real, right? And you hear there's this sort of strange, almost unused intake of breath, as there's sort of like lungs that have not been used in a while, kind of air is injected into them somehow, and you are dropped.
Oh,
Yep, you're dropped. And you take 8
that's a
points of damage.
Ow.
You slam into the forest floor.
Son of a mother.
We went around the top back to anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
That's it. It takes 1d6 psychic damage.
It does indeed take 1d6 psychic damage, yes.
Okay. And I go, ouch, I'm dead.
Okay. And as you see that, you hear a faint rustling sound.
No.
Further.
Are they all going in the same direction?
No, they've gone off in different directions. The one that you and Kie are roughly in the same direction, though you've dropped down.
Yeah.
Kie is still up in the the high tree, and it is Yrsa, it's your turn.
Yeah. So now I run after Kiether.
Okay, yeah. She is in another tree, about
20 feet from...
30 or so feet, hypotenuse, that kind of thing, yeah. So, yeah.
No problem. I run up and then I will repeat what I did earlier with Barra.
Have a go.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So you're attacking. Normally say because it's invisible with disadvantage, but I did say everybody gets advantage on the next roll, so you get flat roll.
Alright. I don't have the reckless.
Yeah, and you will still get extra damage dice.
Yeah.
Because if you hit,
Children of the wolf.
Lord have mercy on my... Okay. Let's do this.
please, kids, Let's roll.
It's terrible.
How terrible.
13.
Oh no.
What's your AC again?
Huh?
What's your AC again?
18. Why are you doing this?
Tailmonger's got some extra damage dice.
But I hit the tree, I think.
Indeed. So you do hit the tree, but if you don't hit the tree, not with that roll, it's not bad enough. So you basically kind of like javelin just sails off into the distance. No, you still keep those damage dice. And anything else?
Yeah, I try to taunt the guy. You know. Come and become someone your own size, you 鸡巴剑! Why here? Okay, I better tasty one! I try my best, but you know, it's not
Yeah.
I can feel its arms around me.
You can feel yourself being grabbed and pulled, but you don't have anything like arms or shoulders or anything like that. It's just almost like you've been wrapped in a blanket and then just grabbed.
Okay, so I want to try.
It's so terrifying. It might be comforting.
Okay, so I'm gonna try using my sword of sharpness and just kind of like piercing it into the direct behind, where it makes sense where his body would be, whatever it is that is hugging me.
Sure. Make an attack roll with disadvantage, but you get neutralized because everyone gets advantage. So, yeah.
How did that song go? I can feel his arms.
13 plus 8 is 21.
That's just straight roll, isn't it? Yeah. So, there's a moment as you feel as the blade clearly hits something solid. Roll damage.
Oh, yay.
Hurt it.
I 13 plus 5, I think. So 8.
Okay. There's a splattering of a lot less blood than you would expect from a creature that you just stabbed in the side. You'll find yourself falling now from the tree. Because you're a monk, fuck all happens as you kind of like reach out.
Fall?
And
What are you talking about?
Just like occasionally tap the tree and you make your way down, and then as you get to the bottom, you sort of like land in a very soft 3-point landing again, and almost taunting Barra with how softly you landed.
Look at me.
Superhero landing.
And you do see there is a sort of splattering of blood on the side of the tree, like as you sort of like ashes falls sort of with you, and then you hear a rustle as things move off further, and it's their turn next.
Wait, can I want to run back
Where?
towards the campsite where there is light.
Make a survival check. Like you've just been dropped in the middle of the rainforest, right? So it's not that far, but
Can I not see their lantern?
maybe.
I'm
survival checks for.
I'm still.
Okay.
I'm still.
17 plus 16 is
23.
23.
Plus 16, that's 33. 17 plus 16?
6.
Oh,
Sorry.
23, yeah.
20.
Combination of
can't read numbers as well.
Barra's light plus the lanterns plus not being that far away, it's sort of spatial awareness, the whole thing. You very quickly find yourself there. You can make your way through it's difficult terrain, so but with one movement you can make your way there. Yeah. So you're back by the wagons again. You don't see Barra, you don't see Kaman, and you don't see Yrsa. because they've all gone into the forest now.
Yeah. I don't know where Kaman is, right? Like, I don't know what happened to him because I was really
No, because you guys all went the other way.
Yikes.
All of you hear, or if you've already heard it, I think respectively, a kind of like a sound as trees and branches are moved, and there's a sound again of the wind passing through the leaves. Indeed. And moments pass. You get the souls back up to the ground. Cloudy rage. The blood's all cooled a little bit. You've taken a bit of damage. You sort of start panting. The adrenaline starts leaving your system. And then the sounds of the forest, which had gone deathly quiet moments before, you woke with that scream, now reintroduced themselves back as perhaps the predators are not to be found.
Are all of you alright? Come on, shouts out.
I just wanted to check. I mean, when we heard the rustling of the leaves, I would have wanted to do something else. I don't know whether you'll let me.
Sure.
Do I know which direction it's coming from?
It's more of a. It's more that. It's more the wind moving through the leaves kind of thing. So yeah, from above you in the canopy.
Right. I mean, it's just that when I'm dropped, after I'm dropped, once it comes to my turn again, yeah, I'm gonna look at the blood, and around the height.
There's no blood for you, right? Because Kiether is 20 yards away, 20 feet away another tree. So you can. I mean, what are you? What
I'm trying to cast hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, you can get a rough bearing to try and. It doesn't require a target, just an area.
No,
isn't it?
yeah, it's 30 foot cube. So it would be like around the crown, near the height where I was taking.
So I'm going to ask you to make a perception roll just to see if you can kind of get the right area.
Right.
And then based on that, we'll see whether or not you catch one.
Oh man, the rolls are terrible. That's 5.
Okay, so you like blast this pattern up there, the fish that's on the I can't remember what it is. Like
musical note.
Yeah, it's musical note, and riding the fish, riding the musical note, like the strange Klein bottle of, sort of we've got a tesseract. But in fact, yeah, nothing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Are all of you alright?
Yes.
No.
I'm near the tree where she chopped the guy, so I see the blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Melissa? Yes. Managed to stab one, and there is some of the blood on the tree. If you want to come and see, it is right here.
Head over.
Hi. Wait, who are you talking to?
All of you.
Oh, okay. But not to anybody else, right? Oh shit, no, we gotta get them. No, like one of the half orcs are gone, and the guard's gone.
Yeah, we
gotta get them.
We could take a look through the area. If it didn't seem like they might not have taken them all the way away.
They don't seem like the kind to really take them back. I think we'll wait for dawn and then we search the area.
Oh no, but what if they're dead in the meantime? What if they get killed off?
Right now, there is no way we can follow them. Look, they move so fast we can't even see where they are.
Can I cast Identify on the blood?
With the intention of what?
Identifying what blood is it and what the creature exactly is.
No, just tell you it's blood, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I mean, like, I in this particular case, I actually quite like the idea, but in this particular case, it wouldn't actually help you. Okay. So, I mean, we can, if you want to say you can do it, you've done it, but it just comes back with, it's just blood.
Okay.
But I like the direction you're going in. Yeah, it's a valid use, but
I say to Yrsa, Barra has a good point though. Perhaps we could just do a sweep through the immediate area and see if we find any of the bodies and nothing else.
Yes, we do that.
How far away from the wagons am I at this point?
about 30 feet into the rainforest. Not huge distance. You can see like a little. You can hear the noise as well as people like banging pans and various other things to check everything out and scare. Exactly. Everyone's kind of woken up and is now in full freak out mode.
I'm just going to message Yrsa just to check that everything's okay. Hello, Yrsa. Is everything all right? Anybody else went missing? We are going to look for the missing people.
He says, yes, we've obviously, the guard, you guys, one of you, two of you, a few of you disappeared, plus one of my passengers.
Yes.
She has been taken.
All right. Nobody else in the meantime.
Well, I will arrange a head count. Thank you, Barra.
Okay.
And I will attempt to. And you hear him say, everybody gather round. Everybody, I wish to sound yourself out.
We will go and look. Come on, you guys got to look.
We do a circuit around the wagon, like 60 feet radius, 100 feet radius. Sounds good.
Did one of the half-orc boys say someone was missing?
Yeah. So like Elise was missing. Half-orc lady.
All
Alright, let's go.
Let's keep an eye out.
The guard and half-orc lady, let's go.
She's a half-elf lady.
Half-elf lady.
Sure. I would like one of you to take the helm and make a survival roll, and the other one to take the helm and make a perception roll. I don't mind who, but there's going to be 2 rolls that need to be made. Based on the difficulties, we'll see what happens.
I have a +6 on survival.
+7 for both perception and survival.
Oh, but you can it be one person or?
No, 2 different people.
Okay, so
then
you do
me
she
for
do
survival.
you do
Perception. Okay.
Can the others aid though?
No, it's just straight up, I'm afraid.
Oh god.
Halfling luck?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Always.
God.
Half luck always pleasant. Unless it's a only use once thing.
No.
It's not. Then yeah, always pleasant.
But you have to roll a 1.
Oh yes, and anybody that hasn't
7.
used your advantage. So you've used your advantage. You've used your advantage.
I haven't.
You've not used yours. So
Oh no, I should have rolled with advantage just now for my perception.
okay, roll again.
Okay.
That could be very interesting.
17.
Oh,
That's
20.
20.
Interesting. Okay, and then what roll is it? Wisdom save.
For
Advantage.
hypnotic pattern, yeah, it is a wisdom save.
16.
16.
There is a brief flash as the hypnotic pattern kind of like lights up and silhouettes the creature. But I rolled 19 just naturally on the dice, and you see that creature's silhouette has a moment where it looks and is captured, and you see this flash in its eyes, and it just moves through the. But you get a very clear silhouette.
Oh my god, it's that way! It's that way! So then do their rolls? I mean, they still roll pretty high.
19 for
19?
perception.
17. Survival.
So, it takes a little time. Actually, combination of you guys working together, it does take a little time. But after about 10-15 minutes, there is a point where you look up. You see clearly, high up in the trees, are 2 long, painless sort of cocoon logs that appear to be attached to a branch high up in a tree.
I definitely climb up the tree and go and see what that is.
Sure, just make an acrobatics roll, you'll be fine.
18.
So you make your way up to the top. You see these are strange cocoons, maybe or something like that. There appear to be this odd sort of layering of web and leaf and something else.
By the way, you don't make my touches hideous laughter. The creature's supposed to fall prone, incapacitated.
But I passed my save.
Ah, shit!
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Keep going.
Yeah.
The only one that damage was Kiether.
Alright, yeah.
It's a cocoon of something.
Could
Can
you
I-
cut it down?
Yeah, can I use my sort of shot?
Wait. I position myself under the cocoon to catch it if I can.
Okay, so
Can I use my sword?
yeah, you can. Yes, you can. It is suspended from by sort of like a fair amount of this sort of again this odd combination of leaf and spider's web and various other things like that. It's not come across this before, right? So it's not normal. So yeah, you sort of sharpness, incredibly sharp, right? So it's like straight through it, drops and falls. Make a just a dexterity.
Sure, is it dexterity?
You have to try and catch it.
Fine. 18.
18.
Yeah. Oh, it's very, very tacky. As you hold on to it.
I'm stuck.
Just like it's like you know that feeling when you touch rubber and it's been somewhere for too long, and then you have that awful like, oh God, I gotta get that. Yeah. But yeah, there's you.
There are two, right?
Yeah, it's not going to. You do the second.
Well, let's get it open.
Okay,
So you guys can work on opening it as the second one gets chopped down, like rather like a overly ripe mango. The second one falls down. Make a dexterity check, please.
13.
Okay. So this time, as the thing hits the ground, you just sort of kind of miss it just a little bit, right?
Oh no.
But inside the cocoon, so cushioned.
And you just missed. Maybe it's a little bit softer than just a flat drop.
Maybe. We'll find out as you guys are going to open up the first cocoon.
Okay, so I guess I'll use my little dagger.
I use my sword.
Just yours top. So it's a clean incision, and you open it, and you see the pallid and rather terrified face of Elise.
Oh, Elise, yeah.
Wagoner. So look at you, and you remember that she's blind, so she doesn't see you. As you hear her say, "What is going on?"
Nothing. Remember me, I am Barra. I come to your wagon, I sing a song. Now you are safe.
And she passed
Ah.
Just
Okay, we better go check on the other one.
Yeah. I
One that's on
climb
the floor.
back down, and then I carefully open it myself.
make a nice cigar cut. And as you do so, you see a far more heavily hurt creature inside.
Effervescent. Straight away.
No, it's exsanguination. Exsanguination now, suggested by Casey.
Well, indeed. So, this is a guard that you know rather well.
Oh, it's the racist.
This is
I'm
the rather bruised and broken and somewhat bloodless body of a Arnak.
Oh no, he's dead.
Is he dead?
Doesn't appear to be dead. He just appears to be very unconscious.
Oh,
And
quick, exsanguinate him.
kind of with a couple of broken arms and legs from falling down.
Oh,
Exsanguinate him, quick.
I extend his life.
Okay, sure. So you do how much do you?
Heal him for 5.
He's unconscious.
A wizard saved you.
I think he's alive. What did he say? What about wizard?
Let's bring them back.
He didn't say that. He was completely unconscious.
But you carry Elise, I'll carry this guy.
Okay.
Okay, so taking back to camp, and there was a great deal of thanking you from the 3 half-orc boys, Hilario, Mardnab, and Nivara, who are all just like, oh, wow, I didn't, and they're just like, they're completely, like, they're just so, they're very emotionally overcome anyway. They're young boys, they're not like, much more than teenage years, and they're in an incredibly high stress moment, right? So they're just like, both very thankful, but also just babbling with their kind of confusion as to what's going on. There is a moment as Ykir Thamar and Eric are something like, oh, you should put Lei in with Ulani and back in the back of that second wagon.
We should get out of here.
I swear, I mean, it is a few more hours travel in the dark in order for us to be able to get to Dawn's Edge. We have a few hours, maybe 3 hours until light. Is there nothing that we can do? Can we post the lights up? Can we make it bright? Can we do it?
Yeah, let's check that. Let's us all congregate in one area, so we will always nobody will be taken by surprise.
And we keep it as bright as possible.
How do you plan on doing that?
I can cast the light on one thing, and I have a torch.
Okay, that's right. And so it's between you doing that, and can anyone make light other than that? So basically everyone brings out their lanterns. They bring out pouches,
I can light my sword of sharpness.
Okay, so you your sword just like bursts into light, and you hold it there like a sort of
beacon.
Yeah, indeed.
Like
come get me sign. And I would like someone to roll a d12.
I already did it.
It's your turn, Joe.
Okay. At this time, can I go and talk? While I'm rolling my d12, I'll go and talk to the. Is the bitten guard? Is he still unconscious?
I would have brought the cocoon back as well. In hopes of somebody being able to identify what the shit it is.
Okay.
No one from this party has seen.
So I show.
They're all like, what the fuck?
Everyone's confused.
Yeah.
What about Kie? Can she identify?
Or will it just say cocoon?
Maybe. I mean, it's not. So have a read of what the identifier spell does, then tell me how you're going to use it differently.
That's a 6. And meanwhile, oh no, come on! And then I tell you, Sihir Tabak, hi. So when the lady wakes up, tell him a wizard saved him. It's like mysterious wizard.
A bit of time passes.
Oh, you need a bit of time passing. Everything's alright.
And everybody is not getting much in the way of rest. For those of you who are looking to close out a long rest here, it's not going to happen tonight. You're getting rest, you'll be able to get sleep, you're not going to take an exhaustion, but you're not going to be able to get your spell slots back and key points back, whatever it is, because every single little noise, every rustle in the branches, anything that's at all suspicious, a shadow that moves a bit too fast, a raccoon, it doesn't matter. It's like, that's immediately one of these creatures, and everybody's on high alert. It's very, very uncomfortable next few hours.
Can we just do a short rest?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, you get short rest, no problem.
Then I do get my key.
And if anybody wants to make me sing a song, I get my spell slot back. If anybody wants to redeem or help me redeem my perk, I get my spell slot back. Like to the powers that be. Here's a call out to the universe.
There we go. And then you're calling out to the universe and aid for Barra. Is there?
Wow.
Yes, it sings a song, Barra. Now, what did you want to do with that?
No, I don't think I can.
No?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to take liberties, but it has to be quite. You have to figure out how you want to.
I mean, I'll find out the properties of the cocoon, but
sure.
And how to use them, but
you know what I'll do? I'll allow it to. You wouldn't normally be able to make a check without proficiency, but I'll allow your identifier to help you make a check that you don't have proficiency in. So you could use a medicine check, a history check, you could do things that you don't normally do. I'll let identifier give you that, like insight, if you will, that will allow you to make that roll.
Oh, come on. God, a song on the tip of my tongue.
Insight?
Sure, we could do
Halfling luck.
Oh, wow, 3 times today.
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh, geez. 8.
Rubbish. You don't really get much more than this group of creatures wanted to maybe just make me a larder.
Okay, thank you.
Rolling doesn't get you much of a
Yeah.
friend. But next couple of hours go past without any great incident. You all manage to get a short rest. You feel very exhausted even after your short rest because of the paranoia and the stress. But the sun rises and everybody breathes a collective sigh of relief to some extent. What's that?
Not coherent with the reaction of the DM just now. I'm just going to do a hit count just to make sure everybody's around.
Oh, what did I miss that?
No, it didn't seem that nothing happens. Doesn't seem with Like to match the reaction that you gave just now.
Oh, I throw out full signals all the time.
Oh, okay.
All the time. Yeah, that purposely do it. I roll dice randomly. I'll do all sorts of things because otherwise you're reading me into way too much. Right?
Yes.
So you can't always assume that just because I roll a dice.
Trust issues, man. Trust issues.
Sometimes it happens. It's just like it's the way it is. That being said, however, yes, the sun rises and the birds begin to sing a morning song, and it's a bit contrasting with the night that you've had. But as Kiether kind of looks at yours, what is it we say? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's have a bit of, before we go. Before we go, Yrsa-san. Reni-san. Reni.
Yes.
I believe you can speak to birds. Perhaps we can ask them location of scary vampire.
But she is a bard. Why would she not need you to speak to a bard?
I agree.
You have what?
I am speaking to a bird right now.
You speak to Twitter.
Oh.
Bard.
Oh, I see.
What do you want to ask them?
Perhaps we can ask where this vampire come from so we can avoid that area.
Okay. I look around in the trees to see if I see any birds.
Do you want me to throw a rock? If I throw a rock, perhaps it will make it even more obvious.
Yes, you see that there is a surly-looking toucan.
Okay. I will cast my Speak with Animals. It lasts for 10 minutes. It's a one action kind of situation.
How do you cast your Speak with Animals?
Is it like the elk?
Yeah, like the elk. That's what I was hoping for.
Oh, wow.
Not quite, but yeah. It's more like I have to do my vocal warm-ups. Okay. And then, okay, I'm ready. Toss me.
That's canon now, ladies.
I get Barra to toss me into the tree near the totem.
Sure, make a strength check.
Yeah, okay.
Fastball special.
Do you want to help or not? Oh, you can't, can you?
No.
Okay, there we go. Oh, it's 7.
Total?
Yeah.
Get that 10 feet up.
Like with your bonus?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to make you roll for it, but you're at 10 feet up. You grab a tree. You are, 10 feet.
I climb a little bit more, sit down on the branch next to the token.
Oh, you can't get that high. But you can get to, like, yelling distance.
Hello.
Why not?
Yesterday there were some invisible blood-sucking creatures.
That?
Did you see them? Or rather, did you notice them?
Cannot.
Where do they come from?
Cannot.
Where is dangerous place in forest?
Over there.
Where?
Waves his beak.
What direction is he leading to?
It's a fucking forest. I mean, it's a very strange conversation you're having with a very surly bird that doesn't know what's going on. You can make a persuasion roll for me, though.
Okay. I
See if you can charm a toucan.
I take out some rations from my bag and dig through for the dried fruit and stuff.
Oh, sure. It's hopped down to your branch now. Right?
Yeah. Present for you?
Can.
I give it the... Where is dangerous place in forest? Cannot go.
Huh?
Dangerous place in forest. Cannot go. Not safe.
Yes.
Where?
There.
Where there? Very far? How long to fly?
Maybe 200 flat. Maybe 300 flat.
I look down.
So the bird is telling me that there is a dangerous place in the forest in that direction.
I point where he's pointing his beak.
About 200, 300 flap away.
Okay. Message. Oh, we should catch it.
What? The bird?
Yeah, so you can measure how far its flaps are.
No. Can you show... I turn back to the bird. Can you show me how much 10 flaps is?
Can.
I take out another apricot.
Can.
I give it to the bird.
Can. And it sort of flaps away to another tree.
Okay.
And then flaps back and says, 20 flaps.
I go, that was 20 flaps. So, extrapolate from that information what you will.
Okay. Good job, Yrsa.
So we attempt to math it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, make a D&D needs a common sense roll. Make a wisdom check.
No, I want no.
No, you can't. You
God damn it!
Sorry.
It's all you, Yrsa. It's all you.
Mom. Not bad. Got chance. My wisdom is +1, so 16.
So this is a diurnal bird that sleeps in the night.
Yes.
That will go and find itself a little roost and go away. It's not going to have very much idea about creatures that go bump in the night. And also, its definition of dangerous parts of the forest probably aren't going to be your definitions of dangerous parts of the forest. You just asked a random bird where somewhere dangerous was, and they just said over there. The other side of it's also, some natural creatures can only do so much for you, and this one didn't see it.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured this was a bit of a wild goose.
Bit of a red
herring.
Yeah, but it's toucan, red toucan.
Yeah.
Red toucan.
I give it a hit screech. Thank you.
Okay, you ready to come down now? You ready to come down now, Danny?
Yes. I climb down the tree.
Do I need to make a... Oh, you climb. Okay. No problem. No problem. Okay, I go check on my own bird.
Oh, as you go back to the
No!
the egg is exactly where that.
Okay. Oh, I was worried
Let me
about
roll a dice randomly and somewhat confusingly.
Why is he rolling dice?
Why is he doing that?
You'll never know. Well, fine. You carry on and around the last bend as you get moving, and within probably no more than an hour, you find a large sigh of relief come from the Yrsa.
Oh, look, I found a sign of relief around the bend. I was looking for one of those.
As he says, yes, this is and there is a small, very small bridge over a creek that he just kind of
And
pull
a
back
small
and travel
bridge.
over. And he goes, after this small bridge, just maybe no more than one further hour, and we are at Dawn's Edge. And I will personally be very happy to take a drink at the Red Bird, and just maybe we can take a bit of respite with some safety, because this has been a very traumatic trip.
We still have not found your scout.
No, that is amongst the things that are weighing on my mind.
But I found this sign of relief.
No, what?
You can have it.
A sigh of relief?
Yes. I found it here. You can have it.
Why, thank you.
I feel you need it. Oh, there we go. You feel better?
No. I'll roll it for 12. As you roll in to the town or the village of Dawn's Edge, which is where we'll end tonight's episode, you find a beautiful small mountain village. It is it's idyllic. The sun has risen over a beautiful mountain. A crystal clear lake is fed by a mountain sort of stream, heavy stream that runs its way down into this lake. There are small docks down by the lake where there are fishermen who are beginning to work for the day, fish people. There are people in the market, still sort of small area, who are beginning to set up their food, farmhands in the farms and the markets. And you see that the caravan pulls up outside the large, very large sort of coaching inn here. It's called the Vermilion Cassowary, which is the Yrsa says, the Red Bird. one of my favourite inns here, possibly also one of the only inns here.
Not a bluebird.
No, the bluebird is the whorehouse over on the other side of the road. And there is over the other side of the road a very blue-roofed building with a blue-tailed swallow. This is a beautiful little sort of picture box town, and we will learn more about it next week. So thank you very much, everybody. My name is Ramji. I've been your storyteller and guide for tonight's little horror episode. And with me has been we're still on E, aren't we? Let's go for the exceptional Jotan, the enchantingly Sia, the aerodynamic Sheena Chan, and the efficient Edward Choy. And with us has also been our fantastic and exciting erudite.
Exotic.
Exotic. Thank you very much. Right. Hans and Cheryl. Thank you very much, everybody that's liked, that's subscribed. Thank you very much, Grim SG. Thank you very much for who's it that subscribed earlier? I can't remember now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much so much. Love you all very much. We'll see you all next week, this time 7:30 on Monday. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Behold thine heroes as they observeth the troubled lands and stormy sea. They have no choice, it's national service for Marabanda Survey Team's a goblin captain, sea elven cleric, one small and green, one tall and blue, stoned halfling monk and bard who dedicates its campaign anthem to you.
Kerosene up all these parties, who stream sweet D&D. The folk culture is our name, but you can call us T4C. Asian influence from rule with less Eurocentricity. Now for some Asia Pac gang chants featuring Audi and Randy.
One coffee, Sihir Tabak for me.
One coffee, Sihir Tabak for me. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. 新赛啦，麦伦来啦。新赛啦，麦伦来啦。Dragon power. Dragon power.
I sound quite transatlantic, actually.
Anyway, this is our party and we're actually very fun.